Jesus stood on a river, would he stand still or move down the river like a conveyor belt?
Glasses.
Thanks, man.
I was about to buy the same.
Yeah.
Yo, yo.
On eBay thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw it. I spot them.
We're
Fucking
live.
nice.
What's going on, everybody? Gang. You already know what it does. I'm Styles the Prophet.
I'm B Show.
I'm Jonesy.
This is the 4G Audio Podcast. You already know what it does.
Yeah.
So real quick, I just want to say a couple things. I just want to start out with rest in peace, King Von. Fucking weird situation. Especially because just in the last little while, I've been like researching more about him and stuff. But definitely rest in peace to him. Shout out to, or like much love to his family and friends around him. And if I knew who else was in the shooting, rest in peace to them. I don't know their name.
Is that Atlanta?
Atlanta, yeah. And he's
just like last night or something.
Yeah. But I also want to say happy birthday to the rapper that I can't remember who he is.
You gotta write that shit down.
It
bro.
was So it was he was born in 1994 because this is his 26th birthday, I believe. If you can tell me who it is, tell us who it is. I also want to say that this is the 13th anniversary for the Jay-Z album American Gangster as well.
Right.
And
Where
sorry,
does the time go?
yeah, that's all I have to say. But tonight, motherfuckers, we got Timal Garnier in the house.
Yeah.
Gang.
Make some
Yeah,
noise.
man, how you
Thank you
doing?
for having me. I'm
Fuck.
good, thanks you.
Good,
you guys.
man.
Hey,
Thanks
man,
for coming,
So
man.
honored to be here.
Cheers, lads.
Cheers.
I got one somewhere. Oh, here we go. So
Cheers.
something that I want to get out of the way right away. Something that I was wondering is where does the name Timal come from?
Okay, it's a French name.
Yeah, okay.
It's mean little male.
Little male.
Yeah,
No.
like mal in French mean like you're hurt somewhere. you
Yeah.
know?
Okay. Yeah.
So people are you hurt somewhere? You're like a little hurt. You're hurt or a big hurt? No.
Little hurt.
The thing is,
That shit should be
in
your
in
rap
Caribbean, I'm Asian, background Asian.
Yeah.
My dad used to call me Timal. Like he was like happy or not, like Timal, come here.
Yeah.
And it's very common in the Caribbean. Like affectuously, you call your cousin, your friends, your son, like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Timal.
Timal. Okay.
So I kept the name for art to be my artist name.
Yeah, that's sick.
And-
Man.
That's cool.
And then a guy from France that have the same name came up 2 years ago, like, and he made it.
Yeah.
So I just add my last name to be distinguished.
Okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
see, this is where it come from.
Fuck yeah, man. I like that because I actually fucking had wondered that because I was like, it can't be like his real name.
I totally thought it was.
Yeah, well, because
Me
I thought
too.
it was too, but then at one point I'm like, man, I don't think like because I don't know, I didn't know what it meant anyways. But I was like, it can't be. So I just had some suspicion that it wasn't.
Yeah, everybody asks me for where they're from. If you're not like Asian, if you're from the Caribbean, you'll know.
Yeah,
But if not, you're like, what's that name from? Like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
is it?
man, it's funny too because you said, oh shit, no, I forget now. Oh, Mal. I was hanging out. I went to Rockfest, and it's in Montebello.
Yeah.
And so we're hanging out with these guys, and the people that were camping around us were all from like Hull and Gatineau and stuff, and I'm like from like very English fucking small town, so
Yeah.
I don't really know French, right? So they're standing around talking, and like the one dude would look at me and he'd be like, "You don't know what they're saying, do you?" I'm like, "No." He goes, "Well, they're just saying this and this." So throughout the weekend, he'd be like, "Oh, like," I'd look and be like, "Did they say something about me?" And he'd be like, "Oh, they're just talking about your shoes," or like, or whatever, right? I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah." Anyways,
You kind of know the feeling, but you don't know.
yeah, and so we were talking about like whatever, let's say like American Gangster album or whatever, right? We're talking about some rapper or song or whatever, right? And the guy goes off on something, and he said something about Mal, and I was like, "Wait," I'm like, "Did you just say he's sick?" And he's like, "Well, yeah." And I was like, "Well," I'm like, "Man," I'm getting
get
it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'm from like a very English place, and like I did go like we had French every year in school and shit like that, but like I know like apparently there's a joke in Quebec where they say like, "Do you know any English?" And they'll say yes, no, toaster.
Yes.
Yeah.
All I know, and you add ketchup also.
Yeah.
Yes, no toaster.
Because
Ketchup.
the guy who was translating everything for me, he ended up meeting this girl there who he meets at Rockfest every year, and they don't know each other except for Rockfest, and they met up, and she's trying to talk to me in French, but she's from Laval.
Yeah.
So she's like the opposite of me. She's
Yeah.
from like small, like super
Yeah,
French
yeah,
town.
yeah.
So she's fucking talking super French to me, and I'm like, and I look at him, and he looks at her, and he's like, oh, like tells her in French that I don't speak English or don't speak French. So then later, like we're talking, and like she kept saying stuff to me, and I'm like, I don't want to be rude and like make a big deal about it, so I would just be like, yeah. And so one day she said, at one point she said something to me, and I was like, and then she starts laughing, and I looked at him like, oh, like what's going on? And she's like, oui, no, toast. I was like, I didn't know what he was talking about, and he starts laughing, and he explained to me, he's like, it's like a joke, man. I'm like,
That's
oh,
hilarious.
Yeah, most of people in Quebec side, like in the region, they barely like understand English. I mean, I don't know, I don't think all the people, but mostly, you know, it's when you come in the big cities, like let's say here in the region or in Montreal,
yeah,
you'll have bilingual people.
yeah,
But
okay.
mostly in the region, more you go far in yeah,
Into that
They-
territory.
they,
right?
The rural areas.
their English like they it's limited.
Yeah, see,
For
where I'm
sure.
like, so where I'm from, I'm right across from like Portage, Shawville area, and they're very like they speak English. Like some people don't even have a French accent there; they speak so much English.
Okay.
But then like you go just a little bit further north of that, and it's the opposite. It's very
Yeah.
French. Like, yeah.
I got a big accent. I got a
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But see, also too. So you said you're Haitian, and so they speak Creole, right?
yeah.
So, from what I understand, that it's pretty close to French. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creole is like, you know, it's a language that been created by the slaves to you know, overcome so for the master does not understand, but they were colonized by French,
Yeah.
English, and Spanish. So with all the tribes and people were from different places in Africa, they with African words mixed with French, with
Okay.
Spanish, with English, they made Creole.
Oh, okay.
So, but on top of this, like you say, it's like any language. The certain region, you have certain accent and certain words also.
yeah.
Even on islands, there's different Creole, like bits different. You know?
Okay, yeah, like
Yeah.
even how there's like we call it franglais. It's like people will like speak
Yeah.
French and English.
This
all
is how I
mixed
speak
together.
Right.
mostly.
Yeah.
I speak franglais.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. When I speak in French, I always have English word in.
Yeah.
Always, you know.
See, man, so I was always a goalie whenever I played hockey. And so I like words that I want, like planche de roulette or whatever, right? Like words in skateboard, right? So words that I wanted to know, I would ask, right?
Mm.
So I was like, what's goalie? And my teacher was like, goaler. Okay, so I
Goaler.
went my fucking entire life thinking that that's how you say that in French. I was like, yeah, I'm like, that's how you say it. And yeah, and then someone said that. I'm like, well, that sounds pretty legit. And they're like, no, that's what it is. And I was like, my fucking French teacher told me it was goaler. Like, what the fuck, man?
hilarious.
And I believed
That
it. I
is
was like, yeah, like,
Bad.
fuck. But like, I guess you
Kohler.
believe your teacher, but
Oh, that's
still,
funny
yeah.
shit.
But again, too, like I said, I'm super English. They're like from a super English place. You know?
Yeah.
It's so funny, like growing up, like in the UK,
Oh yeah.
like we like they teach us French too, but I hate it. I don't know a lick of French, and I'm like growing up there, I was like, why would I ever need to
Right.
speak French? You know,
Yeah.
like, whatever. And then here I am growing up in Canada, and it's their second language.
Yeah, you're like, and like,
who would have known?
Yeah, all English people was saying like, why learn French for? Unless they need a job, you know. And here in Ottawa, especially for the bilingual, they need to learn French.
Mhm.
yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
places.
you can go anywhere else
yeah.
in Canada, and
Yeah,
you don't need any French
exact.
at all. But like here in Ottawa, you're
Better
Yeah.
off with it for
But
sure.
see, like I find though, man, like I go, like even just go to the McDonald's across from the casino. You know, I say that because we used to go there after we'd get a poutine to salt our wounds. But go there and it's like they like almost can't speak English, and I'm like, oh shit. So
Imagine.
like to me, I'm like, shit. I feel shitty because like I didn't pick up anything to at least be like, can I have a fucking hamburger or whatever, right?
But
But then
Big Mac. It works in all languages.
but then I also feel like, well, they should know what I'm saying, you know? But then, like, also, too, with the signs, over here, there's 2 signs for everything. Over there, you're like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. But again, I also probably should have considered learning. You know what? I will say right now, here's one sentence I can say pretty good.
Pretty good.
Puis-je aller à la salle de bain, s'il vous plaît?
Hey, that's a
Yeah.
long sentence. That's good.
Thanks, man. Oh, I thought you were going for one of these. I only know how to say that because I asked my French teacher.
That's just how you get out of class.
Exactly. I was like,
Yeah.
how do I say it other than like it's the polite way, right? You're like, I think it's like, may I go to the washroom,
Right.
please, or something like
Yeah.
that. So I was like, how can I say it like super polite and like sound cool, you know? And so she told me. So I like every time like, puis-je aller à la salle de bain, s'il vous plaît? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're learning. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go hang out. Fuck.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Yeah. Oh, actually, wait. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right.
Ménage à
Maybe-
trois.
Everyone knows that
Maybe I
one.
know a little more. Yeah. But Ben was talking about how he's from the UK. Whereabouts are you from originally? Right here.
Me?
Yeah.
Where? Sorry, I.
Whereabouts are you from originally?
I born in Ottawa.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Born in
all right.
Ottawa, raised. You know,
What part?
here. I mean, I stayed at Gatineau, Montreal.
Oh, just
Ottawa.
okay. Yeah. All
Yeah.
over. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Fucking right. So you're fucking. What do they call it? Ottawa native.
A local.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, yeah,
Never
yeah.
moved far. Always been here. It's my city.
Hell
Fucking
yeah.
right, man. And you're helping fucking put this shit on the map for sure, man.
I try. I mean, I'm just doing music, you know. But if people wants me to, you know, rep for them, like I'm in.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Fucking right, man.
Are you part of the Dreamland team?
Yeah, I'm working.
Yeah.
I'm working with Quest since I'm doing. I mean, look, my background. I'm playing music since I'm like 8. You know, I didn't know Quest back then.
Right.
But
What kind of music? Like you playing instruments and shit?
yeah, exactly. I'm a musician. I
Okay,
play.
yeah, yeah.
My first at home we had a piano with my sisters. We always have
That's
piano.
the best
Yeah,
to start with.
for sure.
Yeah. We were playing, you know, around the house like with the mouse, ting 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 ting, and the big elephant, dun, dun, dun. And then my dad always have bongos, guitars. You know, he's a middleman. He's listening a lot of music.
Yeah.
Being a Asian, he was like listening to salsa, bachata,
Oh,
things
yeah.
like that. You know, compa.
Oh yeah, nice.
It's original Asian music. You
Yeah.
know, very complex. I was, you know, raised on this, and my dad was playing guitar and make me feel like a certain type of way, and I was like, I need to learn, and I start to play with it. And around 8, with my friend, his older brother was playing guitar, and it showed me some riff, and I start. But
Yeah.
by the first grade of high school, I was like having bands and everything. At 12, I
Yeah.
had bands. I remember skipping like the music teacher was make me skip all the classes. He make me all the exam at the beginning, and I was chilling I was chilling in the background in the back of the class where we were having a little cubicle
Yeah,
that
yeah.
we can play. So I was doing all my exam at the beginning. I said I didn't have to follow the course.
No way.
Because she knew she
She
was.
was like a musical genius over here.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
she was the only professor, so she knew me from the first grade. So
Right.
all my years we were like jamming and create music. We were a couple of good, because it's not all the class was doing this.
Right.
Right.
That was fun. But after that, yeah, I was having band members. I start with like you know, punk rock scene.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. See, that's what I was gonna ask. Yeah.
You know, I learned guitar with Metallica and
Yeah.
Slayers and
Wild.
and
nice.
then the grunge came. You know, like
Yeah.
Smashing Pumpkins, Jimi Hendrix.
Nice.
I went like Weezer. Name it.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
got my
man.
face of punk,
Yeah.
and then I will always listen to rap. Also, you know, Snoop was
See, I
there.
was the same way.
I was surrounded by music all my life, so yeah. So, but I took a break. Let's say, no, okay, sorry, I skipped something. Went to school in Montreal for to learn how to mix and you know, record music. It's called the school's called Music Technique. It's
Okay, I've
sounds
heard of it.
design. I says by computer. and then I learned how to record with software and with MIDIs and waves and in the studios, and after that I created an album when I come out of that school.
Yeah.
And I bought a keyboard. I create all the beats.
Nice.
And hey, yo, this is the album. I got the album for you guys.
Oh,
What?
no
Oh,
way.
let's
The
check
first
it.
one?
Yeah, the first one ever. I did all the beats on it. I produced it.
So when would you have like finished school then?
That school?
Yeah.
It was long time ago.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It was 2000, bro.
You were graduating from
From
college or university?
No, it was
Like
college.
Yeah. So that was my first year of high school.
Yeah, I'm probably more, older than you, bro.
Man, I was gonna ask you earlier, but now that you say that, I won't.
Look at this.
Man,
yeah.
that's awesome. You know
So-
that this probably isn't gonna come out.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the rapper.
I have like
Rhymes and melodies. That's super dope.
I'm not
Yeah,
taking it out of the rapper.
this. I'm not saying to listen to it. Just keep it.
Yeah,
was- No, so I produce all the beats on it. I'm super proud that this is the first album when I come out of the school that I made. You know, with that keyboard. I bought like a Roland RS5, and I was doing with Cubase, the beats and everything.
That's
And
fun.
then-
Cubase was the first thing I ever used actually. in
Yeah?
making music.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it was actually a buddy of
Cubase.
mine that like he was a guitar player, and he had started just playing around with it. And this was way back in the high school days. And yeah, like that was the first one that I ever.
What's it called?
Fuck.
Cubase?
No,
Cubase.
it's not-
Cubase.
It's, not even really
it's one of the
showing up.
software by Steinberg.
Oh yeah.
And I got a video of this. One of song I made a video back then, and it's on YouTube.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, trop tous. The thing is, when I made that video, YouTube wasn't there.
Yeah, that was 2006, I think. YouTube.
Five.
Five?
Five.
Was it? Oh, okay.
And
I was
then
gonna go
I-
the other way and say 7.
I did
Sorry.
the video in 2003, because I put out that album in 2004. I made the launch at the Babylon on Bank.
Nice.
Yeah, I had a band, full band.
Damn, dude.
Chico de Salem, he was in that band. I don't know if you know
Oh, no.
that artist from Ottawa.
No.
Super good artist, man. You should have on here.
Yeah, fucking right. We'll check them out.
He had a band, a full band, like with brass section and everything.
What?
Wow.
Bro, we were practicing under a restaurant on Bank, and I was practicing that song that they remixed with that band.
Yeah.
That was super like woo, and people like were going down where we were. Like, who are you guys? Like,
Yeah.
no, that's that was that time when the internet was not that
Yeah, non-existent
In,
really. It was
Yeah.
there, but yeah.
that time that we have to have contact with people and go out and be on stage.
Do you remember Punk
Pretty-
Ottawa?
No.
No, there was a site called Punk Ottawa, and it was like, fuck man, it was almost like a bulletin board or something. It was like a Kijiji, but for like punk rock. So it was
Okay.
like anything, man. Like, hey, I'm a guitar player. Do you need a guitar player? Hey, we need a guitar player. Hey, I have a guitar for sale, or whatever, right?
Yeah,
And
it's
it'd
like a Craigslist. Like,
and then there'd be like a bunch of listings. You go into the listings for shows, and it's like it would be fucking Timal's fucking band or whatever, you know what I mean? But then it would be they would show the big bands that are coming through for their tours and shit like that, right? So you'd see like all bands that like what I'm saying is like you'd see like big shows and you'd see local shows. You'd see all this shit, and like I say, you go buy a guitar. You could fucking find a guitarist. I was jamming with some dude. Fucking, I actually
That's fun.
left my drums at his house and went back, and they were still there, and we jammed some more. But we were trying to form a band, but it was just me and him in the basement playing drums and guitar. We were like, sweet.
all you need.
Yeah, we're like, let's do it again. Like, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a big thing. And then I think they had another one too. There was, what did I say, Punk Ottawa?
that was
think
what
there was-
that
But that would have been in that
a
time.
platform like
Yeah, it was just like a website.
Okay.
So it would have been at
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
time, like before there was like YouTube and shit like that, and like back in the old high school days.
Yeah. Just MySpace and MSN.
Yeah, MySpace.
yeah.
I didn't know how to.
MSN, MySpace.
I didn't know how to do MySpace. I felt like MySpace, it was more like for like I'm a artist or like I'm promoting myself as this thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know, like
What's the big?
I never
I
did.
What's
got
the
one.
the SoundCloud beginner version.
Yeah.
I mean, I find it was like a kind of SoundCloud, but SoundCloud make it like more square. Like.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh shit, man.
But this is like a post era with Napster and those things like oof.
Yeah. Downloading off LimeWire.
LimeWire. Oh my god.
Man, do you remember? Jonesy? Do you remember?
Oh, shit,
Sorry,
my bad.
no, I could have waited too. Do you remember when? What'd you say there?
LimeWire?
LimeWire. So okay, do you remember when you would like? So whenever I say this too, and I've said this before, and people are like, oh, you can just preview the song. So
Yeah.
So you can preview the shit, right? But if you're like, say, got a new computer, or like, say, LimeWire was fucked, and you got the next new downloading thing, right? So you're trying to get your library back. So you're like, okay, yeah, you type in fucking no effects. You're like, okay, yeah, no effects. You're like, yeah, download this song, download this song, download this song, download this song, download this song. You're like, okay, yeah, Snoop Dogg. You're like, download this song, download this song, download this song. And then you look at them, and like later you're like, fuck, this says this rapper in this song or whatever, right? And you're like, or it's like no effects, August 8th. And you listen to it, and it's like
not that.
it's some other thing. Like it could be just like some dude that put his own music there, or it could be like a Britney Spears song, or like whatever. It's just anything else, or you like download a video, and then it's like something else.
Yeah.
But there was people. What's his name? Soldier Boy, especially, was capitalizing on that. That's how like he became big, was because he was putting his music on as other. Oh, what's the big song right now?
He's the first one that's using internet to promote his music. Like. Mm-hmm. He's the leader, the pioneer.
Then the dance.
I was just watching a video about him.
That.
Yeah,
that shit
whoa,
went
man,
off.
he's fucking crazy. He's reinvented himself so many times. Fucking, but I was watching a video about him how he did all these different little like schemes and shit and whatever, right? At one point, do you remember he had that game console?
Right. Did that ever actually happen?
It did.
It did, but he wasn't selling. He was selling. Yeah. He was selling other people's shit. It was, what do you call it, drop shipping. So you could just go on his site and buy it, but it was coming from someone else, and it was some fucking other thing, right? It was like probably not very good quality.
One of those
shit.
360 deals.
Say like right now, Pat. What's his name? Supreme Patty. You know Supreme Patty?
Yeah.
So right now, you can go to his site.
That jackass slash.
The what?
He's like a slight jackass.
Yeah. But so he like if you go to his site, you can get anything for free. Anything he's selling on there is free. So there's like fucking little chains and shit, like all probably shit and cheap shit. There's like earbuds, or not earbuds, like the AirPods, but like fake ones.
Thanks.
And you get them for free, but you have to pay for the shipping. So you go on, and I made a list. I'm like, I'm taking all this shit if it's free, man. But you got to order one thing at a time and pay for the shipping. So what it is you're paying for the shipping, and the item is really cheap. So there was a thing, it was like a gold supply or something like that. You get like a new fucking chain or some shit or whatever. And what my buddy said was that what they do is they buy this cheap shit. It's like $11 for this chain or whatever, right?
Okay.
Has like fake little diamonds and shit in it. Looks cool or whatever. But they pay $11 for it. They say, we'll send you this for free. But you got to pay $20 shipping. So they paid $11 for it or whatever, like $9, let's say, right? So then they pay $7 in shipping. Well, they just made $4 off that. Right? So that's what they're doing is like, I mean, with the earbuds things or whatever, you probably wouldn't be making money off those. But he has a thing. You go on his site, there's sunglasses, fucking all this shit. But it's the same thing. It's like probably just some site from China that's selling it, and he's just like drop shipping it to people.
Yeah, sometimes the shipping, like they make the money off the shipping.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, it doesn't seem too worth it. You know what I mean? Like,
well,
I guess if you're pushing a lot,
make sure you check the shipping when you buy something on internet, because you guys get screwed. You know, sometimes you think that the price is that, like, and then the shipping is like the twice.
Oh, dude, I had a thing. So like, you know how sometimes sometimes when you buy shit, it'll actually. Can you
sorry,
hold
bro.
that for a sec? I'll just pass this.
I'm actually good on that, man.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
we literally smoked like
I
a
know,
huge joint and then immediately rolled.
Well,
lit
I
up a
rolled
fucking
this.
giant blunt.
Try and keep me on track after this,
Treat
but
the weekend like the weekend.
I rolled it because it was already here and I needed to roll it, and I was like, yeah, I'll roll it and keep it here. I was already passing it to you whenever I was like, oh shit, I said I was gonna keep it here.
Yeah,
We're
just
literally
like
like 20
habit,
minutes,
right?
20 minutes in, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, there's more where that came from, I guess. But what are we talking about?
Shit, it was on the tip of my tongue there, and it's way quick.
Maybe we didn't smoke so much goddamn.
We were
no,
talking-
no.
We were talking about
got
the
it.
drop shipping thing.
The drop shipping, so just the cost of shipping being doubled.
Oh yeah. Okay, so sometimes when you buy shit, so you go on like whatever, right, Amazon or some shit, and you buy some shit, and it's like you don't pay for taxes, right? Like some things you do, some things you don't. So like even on Amazon, I'll pay for some shit, and I'll be like, oh, there's taxes. But on the same bill, there'll be another thing that I bought that has no taxes. Or if something comes across the border, then you pay the taxes when it comes across the border.
Okay.
So same thing. So like you said, you got to go to the end to find out that they're charging you this much for shipping. Same thing. So you got to go to the end to find out that you're getting charged for taxes. So like I'll look at the bill and be like, okay, yeah, it's this much. And then I'll factor in like say American to Canadian or something. And then I'll go and be like, hey, yeah, and shipping's fucking $20. Yeah, cool. And then you go and it's like, oh, but like the $300 that you ordered is also taxed or whatever, right? I'm like, oh, fuck, I didn't know that. But I had a thing where it was like, I'm like, okay, yeah. I went through and I even like tried to skip it to the end. And it showed me that everything that like every item, whatever a dollar amount it was, it added it all up. And then that was the bill. Right till I got to the end. I put in my address and everything, got to the end. I'm like, okay, cool. So then whenever I actually went back and was like, okay, I'm going to put in my card and like order it, I got to the next screen and it's like, oh yeah, shipping. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And it was like $70 or something for like,
Whoa.
and it was closed too, which is fuck. But because it's weight, right? So either way, I'm like, hey, what the fuck? So I'm like, okay, whatever, fine. I'll eat the fucking shipping fee. Okay. Pay for it, whatever, yeah. Get to the end, it's like, oh, here's your total. I'm like, what the fuck? Taxes now. I'm like,
wow.
oh my god, man.
Just hitting you on every angle.
But like I said, I had gone all the way to the point where I had to put in my credit card and was like, okay, this is how much it is. Sweet, yeah. Left or like put it away and then went back with my credit card and it was fucking, once you get to the end, they're like, oh, plus this and this, and they're like, oh yeah. But
those hidden costs.
so like you said, you got to go to the end and find out.
There's what the price, the shipping, and then the border fees.
Yeah, and especially if it's something
Exactly.
heavy, you got to pay to come across the border.
If it's come from another country, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's depend from the country. And I found sometimes from Canada, like when you don't have to go across borders, it's more expensive sometimes.
In
If you don't
Canada?
have to cross borders,
Sometimes, like
yeah,
the shipping. So I don't know why. Anyways,
I could see that though.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I
Border
don't.
crossing and stuff,
I don't
I
ship a
guess.
lot of stuff, but one time I
yeah.
did ship
I
two things. One somewhere in Canada, well, like to Ontario, and the other one was to California. And the one to California was over $20, and the other one was $13, I think. But I will say the one to California was metal and it was heavy shit,
Right.
so that might
To be
make a difference
expected.
too. Like, yeah. But yeah. And then the other thing too is like I always getting stuck in this situation. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna order this fucking t-shirt or like this thing. Cool, yeah. I get on the site and I'm like, oh hey. I'm like, well, the fucking shirt's $50, but if I spend another $50, I don't have to pay the 20 for shipping.
Right.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna do that. And then like same thing. You get to the end and it's like, oh well, then there's like the tax or whatever, right? You're like, oh shit. Or I'll get carried away and be like, oh, and I want this and this.
it's
Yeah.
their tactics.
And then
They say, that amount of money you spend, you get like 50% off. Like so
Yeah,
it
yeah.
gets you to buy more that you need.
Well, and even too,
Right.
I get stuck too because I don't realize it's American, right? So then I'm like, oh yeah, I'll spend the $100 to get the free shipping. Okay. Well, actually, I like the hat too. Then I get the hat too. Now it's $150. Now it's $150, and then it's like, okay, now I'm spending $50 over my like, or $100 over what I wanted to spend.
Yeah.
But now I'm spending $50 over what I wanted to spend to get the free shipping. But now it's fucking translated into Canadian, and now I'm paying that $210 or whatever, and it's like, oh well, do I do it? Well, I already wanted the shirt anyway, so
Yeah.
fucking I'm getting it. Like,
Yeah.
You only
of
live
course.
once, Styles.
Yeah, yeah.
Treat yourself, right?
I actually just ordered some fucking earrings finally.
Nice.
I've been
bro.
looking at them for fucking
Like,
years.
Earrings.
Like,
you got the gauge.
yeah,
Yeah. Nice.
yeah, fuck yeah, they're pretty sweet. But
Dope.
enough about me.
That'll go to
You're
the
good,
show
yeah.
for sure.
Just
Oh,
checking.
bro.
You can probably even put it out if you wanted. I never should have started with that fire.
This is what happens too. Like we get like ridiculously baked, and then we ask our guests to like rap, and then they're
Yeah,
always
but that's part of
"No."
the challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess if
Too
they
high.
say if they say no, there's no challenge. But I always thought that was part of the challenge. It's like fucking
How good can you rap?
yeah,
when you're
holy shit, man,
fucking-
that guy was insane.
faded?
And you're like,
Some of them-
remember,
some of them do it. Some
Your
of them
worst.
he's working at fucking half capacity
Right.
here. Like, yeah.
you cannot focus, you cannot concentrate, and then
hmm
your body is like, whoa, you know.
We actually had
To me, smoking is like a motivation. Is like make me do anything, make me eat, make me like wants to go out, like
yeah.
work. To I'm more focused when I. Sometimes some people is not functional on.
Yeah.
It's the opposite for me.
Yeah, you're a
If I
productive
smoke
stoner.
a lot, I'm pretty unproductive. But if I smoke a little bit in the morning or whatever, it could just be like the thing I needed to get my day set. You know?
Yeah. Well, and see, and the thing is too is I've heard like, well, even some people I know have quit smoking weed because they're like, man, all of a sudden like I would smoke a joint and my fucking heart would race and I'd feel all like fucked up, like
Anxious,
like
panic,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And
yeah,
like I'm like,
panic
man, I'm
attack.
like I feel like I like slow down when I smoke weed, you know?
Yeah.
So it just hits
Because your
people.
ADD is fucked.
Yeah, it hits people differently or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time,
I
like
felt it all.
I get both ends of it. Like even if it's the same fucking strain of weed or whatever, sometimes smoke a joint, and all of a sudden like within an hour I'm like can't keep my eyes open.
yeah.
But then other times I smoke a joint, and like you said, I'm like, oh, like I'm gonna go do this and I'm gonna go do this. I'm like like make a fucking list and go do a bunch of shit. I'm like, holy shit, just did a bunch of like I was productive today.
I was always smoking to do something.
that
I was
way.
always never smoke to just smoke.
Yeah.
I was I'm gonna
Like,
pass this one.
Yeah. Should we just put it out?
Yeah, I put it out.
Let's
why
put it
not? I
out.
should've just put it
Sorry, guys.
You know,
I
I
should.
was like doing music, doing skateboarding, like
you skate
snowboarding.
too?
Yeah,
You snowboard
skate,
too?
Skate for life, snowboarding.
Gang, yeah.
Yeah.
Skater
Oh, you do
die.
too?
Yeah, I skate. Well, so I skateboard. I didn't snowboard. I snowboarded once. Other than like the little like plastic boards you get from like Walmart or something.
Yeah.
But I snowboarded once at the ski hill and I broke both my wrists.
Jesus.
I cracked my tailbone and I got whiplash in my neck.
Bro, welcome to the gang. I broke that wrist, that elbow, that hip.
Same time?
No.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Skateboard, snowboard, twice, snowboard.
I broke my wrist.
Snowboard.
Man,
yeah.
I had to sleep in the corner of my couch like this.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Fucking
just to
sitting
keep
up
them
pretty much. Oh
elevated.
man, and holy fuck, yeah. And then the other thing is I'm sitting like this, like leaning and like slouching in the storm.
Yeah.
Fucking, so I caught my edge real
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
And I went back. And
Yeah.
I put my
This
down.
is your reflex.
Yeah, man.
know?
And yeah, I put my arms down, and then so broke my wrist. Then I hit my ass and my tailbone.
Oh my god.
And then I whenever it all like stopped, I was basically sitting like this, and I jarred my neck back. Yeah, I mean, no, that was fucked. So but I ski like I should say I used to ski. I haven't
You just stay away from winter
I
sports.
haven't skied in a
altogether.
while. Yeah. But I used to snow skate too. Actually, in one of the fucking daily joints I did, I went and showed some spots where we used to snow skate and shit.
You went to Pakenham, didn't you?
Oh, I did go to Pakenham too. Yeah. But no. What was first for you? Skateboarding, snowboarding?
Skateboarding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At an early age or what?
Yeah. At 5, I always have. I
Yeah.
got my dad bought me a skateboard. I still have,
Yeah.
and I always skate. I've always skate all my life. I at 16, I was in the paper.
Spider on your hat. It's just landing. Look
Oh,
at
it's
that.
taking
No
off.
way.
It's right here now.
No way. It's a 4G first right here.
Whoa!
I don't think the camera can pick it up.
Grab it,
That's-
Piso. Use your good hand.
Yeah, he's like,
So,
Use your good
so
hand.
give me paper.
He's
Yeah,
chilling.
we
He's
should
chilling.
Oh yeah, here.
But
Just chilling.
That's
Yeah.
what you get for
Do
being
you
in a
got
basement.
anything? Got tissue or anything?
yeah, he's gonna jump.
Oh,
Yeah,
there.
he's gonna jump right at my face.
We'll put him in the sink or
Got
something.
that?
I get that.
Or you're gonna kill
Now
him.
you know it's this.
Yeah.
Look at this. I'm like, Danielson.
Oh, man.
Oh no!
Fucking ninja spider.
You
over
need to
here.
wax more tables.
Hey, that's it.
You get
Yeah,
him?
there's a garbage right here.
I'm gonna wash my hands though.
Yeah, there's a
There's a
sink.
sink
just,
right next to the laundry.
You might have the corona.
I just want to say one quick thing on the last topic, and we'll continue on that. But my first skateboard was an Alf board,
Alf, like the fucking.
like the TV show that I
Yeah.
just started watching the other day. But the other thing I want to say, just real quick while he's gone, so a buddy of mine, he's got a landscaping company, and it's called Farrell's Landscaping in Renfrew, and he asked that we plug that.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm just plugging it real quick because it's we will talk about it again in the future. But he does all kinds of stuff, landscaping wise, build all kinds of shit. Like I said, I'll have more information in the
like
future.
parks, skate parks.
What's the
No,
name of the company?
Farrell's Landscaping.
Does
what?
that
Landscaping.
website?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just throwing it out there right now. This isn't an official like plug. I'm just throwing it out there. And if that sparks your interest, you can message me. But other than that, we will have more information in the future. I also want to thank Green Grass Oasis. Shout out to Bisho's Sweater.
Yo, hell yeah.
Fucking right. For all your cannabis needs, I'm actually gonna take a quick drop of this MCT oil from them.
Heard of.
And but yeah, they hook us up with all our cannabis stuff, and you can find them at Pickwacknagon, Tyndonega, and Shannonville. Anyways,
And
ggoasis.com
.ca.
or .ca. Sorry, yeah.
ggoasis.ca.
It's funny because I thought of that the other day. I was like, man, I'm gonna get it this week.
And tell them we sent you. If you go there, definitely let them know that
Yeah.
you found out
I heard
about
this
them from us.
free handies.
Hey?
But so, oh man, this is awesome. I actually remember where we were skateboarding. Your skateboard. We were talking about skateboarding. You said you got a skateboard when you were 5 or something.
Yeah. So start with the skateboard, and I snowboarded when I was in high school.
Yeah.
We were having a day like per week.
That was
In-
probably
in the
when.
winter?
That was probably when snowboarding was just starting to.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
I start with a ski though, 2 years,
Yeah.
and then I bought a snowboard, and I never came back to skis. But I was working for 4 years at Camp Fortin just
Oh,
to get
no
a
way.
free pass, bro.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you know Chris Michaud?
No,
No. Okay. Just random. I'm pretty sure he
a
worked there
pro?
for quite a while. What's that?
he's a pro.
Pro? No. He's just he just worked there for a while.
Chris.
Michaud. It's like Michaud.
okay.
I mean, there's probably lots of people that work there,
Yeah.
but I feel like he's probably close to your age, and
Okay.
he worked there for like a few years. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But
Maybe, but
What did you do? Sorry, like were you like a lifting instructor? Like what did you-
no, I was
Rental shop.
Yeah, no, like,
Yeah.
I was cashier selling tickets. I was selling hot dogs. I was like they were having a on the weekends they're having a banquet service.
Right.
So
Oh, okay.
weddings. I was a server. I start bus boy.
Oh, okay.
I was and a server like
started from the bottom,
yeah, and
Mhm.
and a brunch on the Sunday mornings.
like a buffet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buffet brunch like breakfast.
Like
Yeah.
at the like cafeteria, or was it like a restaurant?
No,
At
it was
the-
in the shack. We were like flip the place with the tables, put
Oh yeah.
cloths and with kind of fake flowers, and then the food was there.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
were cook. That was like the years.
Yeah, man. I
That's
used to work at. So I said he was saying I went to Pakenham in one of the daily joints, and so I worked there as a lifty for like a year, I think. Yeah, like a season. But that was after I worked at Calabogie Peaks.
Mhm.
So I worked at Calabogie Peaks for 3 years, 2.5 years, or something like that. And man, it was just like you see in the movies.
Yeah.
And I even said my buddies worked there, and we would watch like Out Cold or something, right? Or like Frostbite or whatever, right?
Some of the best.
And I'm like, man, that's cool. I'm like, that's like hanging out, and like you do your job, and then like afterwards you all meet up because you're just there, and that's where you work, and like
Yeah.
you're out in the middle of some
Living on the
nowhere
mountain.
probably because it's like and then
Mountain
you
life.
all just like hang out, and you're like whatever. I'm like that's so cool, and then they're like that's what we do at work. I'm like can I come? And then like literally it was like the next day or 2 days later I was working there, but I worked as a like I was in the rental shop.
Okay.
And me and my one buddy actually were like the managers.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know that's probably weird to say, but and we made everyone
ran
else
that
work
shit.
boots, but we were the guys that would like the ski tax or whatever. We would do the fucking how much do I? Okay, yeah, like all the rentals and shit, and
Right.
set the dins and be like, here you go.
Yeah.
But then we would do a whole bunch of legal shit at the back. No,
Yeah, this is what happened in
no,
the,
we
the,
would
the
do
ski stations, bro.
we would like
The
tune the skis and shit and snowboards and shit. Sorry.
No. Sorry.
No, but yeah, so we would like tune them and shit, and like people would come in and be like, "Can you do this?" Yeah, whatever, right? So we'd like sharpen the skis and like do all that shit too.
Yeah.
But like I said, it was that's what it was, man. We got $3 fucking pints at the like draft at the bar upstairs, and we got a $5 meal, and like we would go up and get like you get like a burger and fries or whatever. We'd be like, make it a poutine, and I'm getting an energy drink. It's like a fucking $12 meal, if like not more. And we're like, yeah, $5 staff meal,
exactly.
right? Like,
Exactly. That was the.
or you get free pop, so I get a
was-
fucking beer for $3, get a free pop, mix my vodka into the pop, and then chug the beer, and then just fill the beer up with my beer, and then just there.
Yeah, when we work at a ski station, and you're a kid like in a candy shop.
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. Well,
Yeah.
and especially there, you
Like,
probably have like
pops.
bigger spot, right? So there's like
Yeah.
more shit going on,
Yeah.
and like
Man.
Do you guys do a puddle
And
jump
they
there?
all like in Chelsea. If we were what?
No, go ahead.
Like people like that were working there, like they were like
Yeah,
their
it
people,
was,
like
yeah.
like,
Everyone was
so,
all cool.
yeah, they were country people,
Yeah.
Duke Visor type of deal.
Like a what?
Duke Visor.
Oh yeah. See, that's where I live, man. That's like the
Yeah.
type of shit.
know,
Yeah.
Everybody knows everybody. This is where I
yeah.
learned English, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
When I was working in Camperson,
Yeah.
it's Chelsea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, but I guess all the mountain are in the wood and
Yeah. That's what I was saying too. It's like you have nothing to do, and you're like because I was living at at the Peaks,
Mhm.
so it's like you're just there. Like liquor store closes early. That's like the only thing really that's there.
Yeah.
And like hurry up and get your booze, and then like get drunk, go fucking tubing and shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, and that's my point is it was like it's secluded. You're just like out there. You're like whatever. Well, we're all here. Like you guys want to drink? Like let's do that. Like
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's fun, man.
I abused the pass. I abused the pass.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I used to hand mine out to people. It had my picture on it.
Yeah.
And I would give it to people. They'd come in and be like, "Hey man, what's going on?" I'm like, there'd be a bunch of them or whatever. Like a bunch of my friends would come in to go snowboarding. I'm like, I can only fucking give one of them to you or whatever, right? So then they would split the cost, right? They'd be like, okay, we'll just buy 3 passes and split the cost, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, good times though. Did they do like a puddle jump at the Camp Fortune?
Paddle jump like where the water.
Yeah.
No.
No,
No.
never.
Maybe after my years.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. Oh, crazy. Yeah, we used to
I don't
do that.
remember that they were doing this.
We used to do that at the Peaks there, and then they did a dummy run too, where you would like build a dummy and then
Send it down.
put it on skis or a snowboard or a sled or like anything you wanted,
Yeah.
and send it down, and then like so there was like competitions between like all of the people that came to compete in it, but then there was like the staff competition.
Okay.
So it'd be like the cafeteria and the rental shop and like the lifties
That's
and like
actually
and they don't
fucking
have them.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh
Nice.
shit.
Fuck. But yeah, good times though. Fuck. And then too, like, there's not a lot of, especially in Calibogue, there's not a lot of people around. So like, I mean, probably
That's like the biggest
remember-
attraction there, man.
so
isn't it?
like, well, yeah, but I mean, like, it's like there's not a whole lot of like
Oh, yeah,
people
there's no
coming
one
to
there.
stay there or
Yeah.
whatever, right? So the bar that's open till like 10 or 11, there's no one there except for me and like the 3 guys that fucking live at staff housing with us and like whatever, right? So we
Yeah.
just do whatever we want. Like, can we play our music? Like, oh yeah, here, like, we're just gonna roll a doob here, like whatever, you know. Just like it was just a good atmosphere, right? Just do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah.
Bro, I remember one staff party. Okay,
Oh.
yo, everybody drunk. Everybody smoke. Anyways, yo, we wants to go down the hill with the tray.
Man, I was.
The food tray.
That's so common. That's
bro,
so,
no lights on the hill.
I was gonna say the same thing.
No light. That was like so fun.
I never did it though because I was like, I didn't shave my vagina. Because like my thing is, first of all, they're small, right? Like I mean, we use the big steel ones, but at the same time, like I'm big, I guess is what I should have said. So it'd be hard for me to stay on it, first of all, and the other thing is like you're probably just spinning around and shit, right? And like the hill that they did it on was the face, and it was just like straight down.
Some
But what I wanted to say, actually, it's funny because I was gonna say this. I'm like, nah. I was like, just skip over it, whatever. And then you said the same thing, basically.
I guess every station we're doing it.
Well, yeah, and like, so they had these fucking comedians. I guess they were on tour, and they happened to catch them so that they could come see us for our party, right? And the one dude, I don't know where they were all from, but I know the one dude, they were all from the States for sure, but the one dude was from Florida specifically. So, like, there's snow on the ground.
Yeah, 'cause it was like, I was saying.
I
Like,
had no fucking clue, yeah. And so they were all, the comedians, the fucking act for a fucking party and shit, right? And they were actually hilarious, and we hung out with them after, and they were all fucking awesome. But, the one, he was this fucking big, I think he might have been Hawaiian or something, but he was just this fucking big guy, and he's from fucking Florida. And, so one of them made a joke, it might have been him, but one of them made a joke being like, hey, so this is like a fucking ski hill, like, staff party. Are you guys gonna go, like, sliding down on the trays? Like, I always hear they do that or whatever, right? And we weren't allowed. We were, like, told, like, you guys can't do that shit.
It's like a thing. Don't slide down the hill on food trays.
And yeah, like, this year, we don't want to see any of that. Like, they used to take the tubes. I never saw this, but they used to take tubes from the tube hill.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the tube hill, you're directed in a way and you're, like, safe. This is just like fucking straight down the hill, so they'd take them down the hill. But anyways, so these guys joke about it. So we're all outside afterwards, and we're smoking and drinking on the porch and stuff, or the big deck. And the one dude's like, hey man, he's like, can we get like some trays? I was like, man, like we're not supposed to do it and shit, right? And he's like, but like we don't work here. We're like, man, okay, we will hook you guys up, but like we didn't fucking do this, you know? So we get them the trays, and so they go up and they're like sliding down the fucking hill, but they went like right up and like slid down, like not all the way, but you know, they went right up the face and slid down and shit. But I was like, man, that'd be so crazy, because the one guy even said, he's like, that guy's from fucking Florida. He's like, could you imagine what's going through his head right now? Like, that'd be so crazy,
right,
you know?
Yeah.
Never seen. He even said, he's like, I've never seen this. He's like, there's something wrong with the ground. Like, yeah. I was like, that's fine.
I'd love to see someone's reaction like that.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be a great time.
There's a video of some kids they're from some other country, and they're like moved. I'm pretty sure to Canada, somewhere where it snows,
like,
anyways.
Right here.
And it
I had
showed
the same
them.
experience.
Yeah.
Oh, true, yeah.
Yeah,
And it showed them
legit.
fucking crying. Like these kids were like, "What the fuck?" Like, they were like, "Oh my god!" Like,
I didn't cry, but yeah, definitely. Like, and I think the first snowfall that I witnessed, like, it was like overnight, and it was like a big, like 30 centimeter.
No
yeah?
way.
Yeah, so I went to bed with like no snow on the ground.
That's a
Yeah,
way
yeah.
to
And then
see
woke up in the
snow.
morning, and there's like a foot of snow.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck happened
Somebody
overnight?
moved
Like,
me.
it blew my mind.
but like
Yeah.
Where?
over there, they get like snow sometimes, though, right? And it's not, but it's not a
Rarely.
lot.
Yeah, it's usually not a lot, and it's usually because it's so like mild. It's usually like wet and
Like
like slushy.
sleety.
Yeah, because
and,
I remember one time it was like
recently
like
for
3
whatever
or
reason,
4
they've had a
inches
lot
or
of snow,
something,
apparently.
and fucking the whole place, whatever town or city or whatever it was, the whole fucking place shut down because the buses couldn't run. They didn't have. They don't
Yeah,
have
they don't
snow
know how to
tires.
deal with that
Fucking
shit. Yeah.
people,
Right.
yeah. So everyone just stay in your houses for the day or whatever, right? No one fucking did anything, and I was like, 4 fucking inches. I'm like, man, we're out here like fucking dropping like huge fucking dumps, and I'm like,
Yeah.
man, what the fuck, 4 inches? And then someone explained, they're like, man, they don't get it. They
Yeah.
don't have snow tires. They don't
Yeah.
have a
Exactly.
plow and shit.
This is
Like,
exactly, plows is not a thing. Like salting roads. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, that's just not necessary.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
So when it snows, it's like a big deal. And then yeah, like I say, the first experience I ever had with snow was like overnight. just ridiculous amounts.
Yeah.
Of snow. I'm like,
Fuck.
what?
We deal with it
That
pretty
can
well up
happen?
here,
Like it
buddy.
literally, honestly.
Where are
blew
you
my
from?
mind.
There's not that much snow.
No, in the UK, like Manchester in
Okay.
England, like it's rarely. I remember.
Yeah, it's like Europe.
I could count in like both hands the amount of times I saw snow
Oh yeah.
in
yeah.
my entire life up until moving here.
What's the coolest you experienced there?
I don't even know. I wouldn't even be able to, because I was only 13 when I moved here, so
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
paying
Like
attention
zero?
to temperatures, like
Yeah,
like it might have got
Zero?
maybe, yeah, like I probably got into the minuses like
Okay.
sometimes in the wintertime for sure.
You saw
Um,
like frozen like grass?
Yeah,
Frost?
of course,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
it
get
was
frost and
frost.
shit,
It would,
yeah.
like, things
Okay.
would get frosty and
You get a
cold,
lot of
like-
rain there too.
Because in
eh?
France,
rain.
I don't know if it's the same latitude, but in France, there's not much snow.
Have you been there?
It's more
Close.
humid. It's more humid than anything at the winter. You know.
Have you been to
Right.
France?
Hmm?
Have you been to France?
No.
Oh, okay. No, just because whenever you said that, I thought you were speaking from experience. I was like, tell me about this place.
Yeah.
No.
I would
Just
like.
across the-
But
I would like to go.
I know that there's not much snow at the winter time. But,
Okay, yeah.
I want you to go.
I would.
France.
I
I would like to
It'd be
see
pretty
the.
cool.
I used to be really
Eiffel
stuck
Tower.
on Jamaica. Like I used to have I had dreadlocks for 12 years and shit. But I was really stuck on Jamaica. I'm like, I'm going to Jamaica. I'm going to Jamaica. That's the first place I'm going if I leave this country.
Yeah.
And but I think I really want to go to Ireland. Because I'm Irish, and that was the last place my mom visited before she passed away. So I'm like, I want to see that shit, and it's like cool. There's like all kinds of like little cottages
I'd
and
love to
shit,
go
like little
there,
like
man.
troll houses
All the
and
fields, man. You
shit.
know.
But then the next is I want to go to fucking France. Well, I'd like to go
Yeah.
to Paris specifically, but either way, yeah, France. Like,
Europe in general, I'd love. I'd backpack Europe. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
do
an
that.
old continent. There's a lot of
4G
history.
Europe tour.
let's do it.
Man, that would be fucking.
Let's do it.
Oh, dude.
Coming soon.
Let's start a GoFundMe. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I mean the continent is very old and
Yeah.
a lot of history. So
That's-
it's worth to just to see, not like see in the books and whatever on the internet. Like
So yeah, experience it.
Yeah.
Well, man, my brother went over to actually real quick. You're talking about how it has a lot of history and shit. France specifically, they have like catacombs or some shit. There's like fucking like big piles of fucking like bones and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
it's
and like
like-
whatever
Yeah,
like
well,
old history shit. But
Correct me if I'm wrong too, but like, isn't like
you get that home.
isn't Normandy in France? Like, isn't that where D-Day
I
happened?
thought
too?
that was Germany.
No, not directly in Germany.
Okay,
Not
okay.
D-Day, anyways. Like, you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
that,
where
like,
they stormed the
battle?
beach.
Yeah. I think that was in France.
Okay.
Normandie.
I think so.
Le débarquement de Normandie.
Normandy.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
in
okay. It
France?
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It is, yeah.
So yeah,
But
like,
the other
long
thing is
history.
yeah, I shouldn't have said the first thing. I forget.
Was that?
Oh, we were talking about the history.
You wanted to go.
And,
France?
no, you said the history, and then I said that
You said
they
it had a
have
lot- the catacombs.
and shit.
Yes.
But
Said it has a lot
I
of history
interrupted
in
myself
France.
to say that, so I forget what I was.
It's like
gonna say.
Well, you-
it's
you
like
said it's
tunnels.
ADD, I'm
There's
telling
like tunnels that they have like miles of tunnels
yeah,
that
man.
they were stacking bones because there were so much people and not enough
yeah.
place in France is pretty small. Let's say
Yeah, true. It's
so they wanted to bury people, but
oh,
I'm not sure of that the story, but
But that
Well,
makes
there's
sense
like
because they don't have a
space.
lot of they don't have a
Exactly.
lot of fucking like land to
Yeah.
do it. That
Yeah,
would
yeah,
make
yeah.
sense.
For
you
sure.
know, France go in the Quebec, the province,
Yeah.
like 7 times. The size.
Oh
wise,
yeah, holy shit. Oh yeah, I guess yeah,
I
yeah.
believe
I,
that.
see,
for
But
sure.
but there's 60 million people there.
Yeah, man.
holy shit,
But
man.
here,
That's like
here we're like 7 million just in like.
It,
in
well, in
Ontario.
all, this
I mean-
is like so all of Canada population is like 35 million.
Imagine.
really Ontario's like fucking 14 million.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most
The most
of
people live here.
exactly.
Quebec
so
is
like,
7 million.
think about it. We have the second largest landmass on the
Mhm.
planet,
Mm-hmm.
and
To Ontario?
no,
Or
Canada.
Canada,
Right? It's
yeah,
like
okay.
the second largest
Yeah,
country
yeah.
on the world, and we only have 35 million people in this huge
Yeah.
amount of space.
That's why
We
they're all,
got a lot
So
of
the
space.
UK has like 65. I don't correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know, but I think it's like 65 or more million people, and that's like England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales.
yeah, yeah.
Right? But you can fit all of those people, like that entire landmass goes inside Lake Ontario.
Oh yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So like
It's like China.
double the population of all
It's
of
crazy,
this country
yeah.
like, crammed
Yeah.
into that little
So
space.
nuts.
So I do remember what I was gonna say, but I feel like it fucking slows the conversation down.
Don't
but,
come to Canada.
But just because we were talking about
There's no room.
Europe and history and stuff like that.
yeah,
yeah,
well,
my
sorry,
brother
I
went
could get
to-
you on track.
Well, I'm on
Yeah.
track now. So
Okay,
my
okay,
my
sorry.
brother went to Ukraine, and then he went and visited Chernobyl, and like he's big into like abandoned stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like I was like, man, that's cool. Like I want to go. That's cool. Just because that's history, you know. Like I've seen pictures. He showed me pictures that he even took, you know. And then I've seen other pictures. And I've seen videos about it. I've watched stuff about it. But like you said, like you see it in books or you see whatever pictures. But then you like actually go there and you're like, holy fuck, like it's real or like this is it or whatever, right? But it's that history thing and like fucking like you said, Europe's fucking full of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. I like those you know, what East European, Ukraine.
Yeah.
They have a lot of history that part too, like
Absolutely.
Russia,
Russia.
Bolivar.
What's the place?
Slovakia.
Not Bolivar, sorry.
Azerbaijan or whatever?
It was,
Oh yeah,
Pardon
in
me?
our
Azerbaijan or whatever?
Azerbaijan. Yeah.
So that place, weird thing is I was watching it's like the fucking some dude on YouTube that travels around and shit, and he was there, and I was like, man, that's so cool because there was an old restaurant. It was still a restaurant, but the sign that was on it was like an old like Soviet Russia sign, but like now it's not Soviet Russia or
Right.
whatever. I was like, that'd be so cool. Just like that's so weird. He's like, I'm standing like he'd go to different places. Like I'm standing where like there was like this and shit and whatever. Right? I'm like, that's so cool. So I said to my brother, I'm like, when are we going to? I can't say it, but Azerbaijan or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when are we going there? You know? And I kind of explained it to him and shit. Fucking right, yeah. And that was like last summer maybe or something, or like last winter or whatever.
Yeah.
And now there's like some shit going
Crazy
on there where
stuff
I'm like,
happening
holy
there,
shit. I'm
yeah.
like, what the fuck? I wanted to
Yeah.
go there.
Yeah, man, crazy stuff happening there. They race there in F1, eh?
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
actually, you might have told me that.
Yeah,
I
it's
might, or
actually-
if I brought that up to you, I think.
Pretty crazy track too. It's a street track.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
shut
Yeah,
down, like,
so it's
actual streets
really
and shit.
tight, really tight. What?
They shut down like actual
Yeah,
streets.
yeah, and it goes right by a castle too. Like there's a legitimate like castle there.
With cars and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I like cars, but I don't have I have a Jeep Patriot.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's standard too.
Yeah, I like
man.
standard.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a Prelude too.
Oh, do you? What year?
Nice.
It's antique, bro. I got a '97 Prelude
Oh yeah,
in my garage, like
H22.
standard.
Yeah, fucking right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. This is like I got it since 2004.
Okay, yeah.
And it went to classic, you know. Anyways, it's antique now.
Yeah, man. A 97. Oh yeah, I guess it's 23. Yeah, holy shit, eh?
It's 33.
Wow, yeah. So it's the one with like the big square headlights.
It blinked,
It's got the
bro.
flip ups.
Yeah,
It's a 97
yeah.
or 87.
And the hood go up like that instead of like, you know.
Is it a
My
90?
hood, let's say I'm in my car, my hood doesn't go up like this. It's going.
Oh,
Like
right,
that?
right.
Yeah. So then.
But I have the flip flop.
You have the
That's
eyes.
so,
you have
but
the
that's
eyes.
the
Yeah.
that's the older years, isn't it? You say 97 or 87?
7.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were saying 97, and then I was like, that
Did I
does.
say 97?
You might have
You
said
said
it. Or, okay,
97.
okay.
Oh, sorry.
So
It's
I'm like,
87.
then you said
87.
flip ups. I'm like,
Oh.
man, what? Because my buddy had an 88, and it was a
Sorry, my bad.
B20,
80s. Okay.
and
Yeah.
he used to fucking man. He'd do burnouts like crazy in it. There'd be fucking like when you see sometimes there's like rubber up like the fender or some shit. He'd have rubber like up the back of the car and shit like that, like from burning the tires off. I mean, that's why he doesn't have it anymore. But it was the sweetest fucking car. What color?
Yeah,
is
the
it?
90.
His was
red.
88. Sorry,
Yeah, the 88. The 98.
his was 88. Yeah.
Because the 98 was
They
bigger.
had the big square headlights, right?
Yeah.
And you know what's funny, man? I found with the early 90s and then like the late 90s preludes is I felt like the taillights and headlights switched.
Yeah.
It was like the early 90s or whatever, or like the I guess mid 90s was like the front headlights were like bar lights like this, right? And
Right.
the tail lights were like kind of like a big square or like a weird triangle, right?
Yeah.
But then on the next model, the headlights were kind of big square, and the taillights were like a bar like that.
Right. Huh.
Yeah.
that was,
Prelude.
it was
Yeah, I was gonna
remind me
say.
the CRX too. But
Yeah, oh, yeah.
the Prelude, they had the one version that the wheels back they were turning like
Yeah, my buddy
side.
had that. That's
You
what
could-
my buddy had.
on the nickel. You could turn on himself like
Yeah,
this.
it's 4-wheel steer.
But it was too dangerous. You know, imagine
Yeah, they had them on Skylines
trick.
too.
Imagine a
crazy.
defect and you're on the highway.
Yeah.
You
Oh
start to
fuck
spin.
yeah, man. Yeah,
That's why they
because
stop. Like,
like the thing is normally your back wheels are just sitting there spinning, but if they have any articulation and something happens, now your fucking back end's all
No,
fucked.
yeah. They had that option that you could like swerve and turn on yourself.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah,
And
Nissan did it in the 80s too, with the, like I said, with the Skyline. They did it on the 240 SX
Oh yeah.
and shit like that. They had a name for it, and I'm not going to try and remember it, but it was like an acronym for something, but it actually made a word, or like not a word, but made like something you could pronounce anyways.
Right.
Oh, shit, man. Anybody need a beer? I'm going to grab a beer.
Yeah, I'll grab a beer.
cheers. Hey,
I'm good.
you want some?
No, well,
The
Well, we
extra?
got some beer. We usually give
yeah,
you beer.
yeah, bro. I was gonna say we usually give you beer, man.
Man, if you're out, I'm
not-
here.
If you're out, I'm here.
No, we got
Yeah, we got lots. Thanks though.
Cheers. Thank you for having me, bro.
Hey man, it's been a time already.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm actually good. Thanks, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, cheers, bro.
Cheers, man.
Cheers going around,
It's been a pleasure. And
but we're not going anywhere just yet.
no, stick around for sure. We got lots to come.
One sec here. Also too, go check out fucking our Gold Bars Challenge.
Oh yeah, for sure. Check out Timal's
Yeah,
video.
Well, that's what I was gonna
Timal's
say. So
Check mine.
Very dope.
It's
go
gonna be
My
my.
too, yeah.
Go
I'm
check
gonna.
out-
I'm gonna take this one for my intro for my next album.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he has no choice.
Nice.
After I did that, I was like, I called Quest. I was like, shout out to Quest. I was like, I need to be like that, like, you know, Rick Ross type of vibe.
Yeah.
He said, like, just take it for your intro or something. Said,
Yeah.
that's it, man. I like the vibe, man.
Yeah, man. Fucking
Anyways,
right.
it inspired
Whoa.
me, and what's happened in the world right now. You know?
Yeah, I definitely picked up
Fuck
on
2020.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, man. I like it.
Just gonna go
The
past
production was
2020.
good too, you know. The quality
Quest,
was good.
Dreamland, you know, always.
Gang, yeah. Fucking right.
Yeah,
You guys are always doing big shit over there, right?
Yeah, Quest is my my guy too. I mean, you know, after that album I just gave you guys, you know, I did a lot, like, you know, till 2006, till, you know, doing shows, music with
Okay.
other people, and then I kind of took a break because I was like in a relationship with a girl,
Yeah.
like for almost 10 years, but at the end of that period, I was starting to I was always doing music, but it was less, you know, and then I was starting to go back, you know, in the music was calling me, and I was more in the studios, things like that, and I made an album like you know, I 2013 I was still at university. I was starting my job where I'm working right now,
Okay.
and I start that project at the same time in January of 13.
Okay.
It took me like 3 years to make that album because I play all the instrument, the drum, the bass, the guitar, the keys.
You did.
Compose. Yeah.
Wow.
It's called
Shit,
it's
man.
called Enfant de Lumière. It's been Child of Light.
Oh,
If I
okay.
can translate it like this. It's a project to spread love, you know, to get your
Enlightened almost.
your consciousness get higher and you know, make you
lift.
positive vibe.
Right.
This is
Uplifting.
but it's alternative.
Okay.
Punk rock.
Oh,
Vibe.
okay, nice.
Look at that. I got
It's on.
I got it for you guys.
So have you always
Oh,
done?
what?
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit, man!
Wow.
It's like
Holy
Christmas
shit.
early.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
So is this just oh no, it's not just a single. It's a whole
Yeah.
album.
Then out of this, I
Oh,
got,
I've seen this picture. Definitely.
yeah, for sure. There's different version of the
I
picture,
like that.
and there's how many songs? But 7 or 10.
3,
10?
6.
I think there's 7 videos out on YouTube on my channel out of that
Oh yeah. Oh
that
shit.
project. Yeah.
Fucking right.
So
Thank
it's my
you, man.
guitar, you know. I
Yeah.
can play all the songs with my guitar.
So you
and
did it
voice.
all?
Yeah.
So this is like a Dave Grohl project.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
this is
Dave Grohl was
the Foo Fighters.
the drummer of Nirvana.
Yeah.
And then he was like
But-
the genius of Foo Fighters.
Yeah, so he actually like the first I heard all of the albums, but I guess for sure the first album he wrote and recorded it all himself.
Of
All-
what, Foo Fighters?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Same with
Crazy. He was the drummer for Queens of the Stone Age.
yeah. So
As
the so oh shit, where were we?
Dave Grohl doing
Dave
his own.
Grohl. Oh, so 9 Inch Nails. I don't know the guy's name. Lane Staley,
I think,
maybe.
man, I can't.
Oh, that's Alice in Chains, I think, or Alice in Chains, I think. Either way, fuck, I feel bad that we'll just skip past it.
Yeah,
But
I can't
but
even.
it's
think
9 Inch
even.
Nails though. That the whoever the lead singer is or whatever, he went to actually. I think me and you watched this on the Jimmy Iovine thing. He went
Yes,
to
totally. Yeah, absolutely.
He
'cause
went
signed
to
by
a record
Interscope.
label and
Or
was
they
like,
were-
here. And he gave them a fucking demo or whatever, or it was an album or whatever. And it was he didn't have a band yet. It was like this. He made it all himself and brought it to them. He didn't have a band yet. They were all like, you want it? No. And then it went to fucking Jimmy Iovine. I think I could do something with this. So he went and he's like, man, what's going on? He's like, get a fucking band then, and then fucking 9 Inch Nails.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I was
Nine
like,
Inch Nails was
that's
huge. Nine Inch
fucked,
Nails
man.
was huge. I like that. At that time they were all having their sound.
Yeah.
I compare that time at the 70s. That blown of musical blown
Yeah.
in the
Like,
70s they were like Led Zeppelin, Jimi
Yeah.
Hendrix,
Yeah.
all the classics. 90s too. Either in the rap, like in the grunge or whatever. era,
Yeah.
They were like 19 Inch
It
Nails.
was like
Let's say,
Nirvana.
yeah, Nirvana,
Smashing Pumpkins.
yeah.
Pearl Jam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Pearl Jam.
The Soundgarden.
Yeah.
The thing is,
Yeah.
they it was huge. Like it was another boom. I
It
think
was a big following, man, for
It was
sure.
a big yeah.
For
Kinda
sure.
fucking-
That was the
kinda
thing
golden
back
era.
then, though, man. If it was a lot of firsts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nowadays, it's like a lot of everything.
Yeah, because
what I
I guess we did it all, and then it's a remix.
Yeah.
And then those last 10 years, all people wants to be the same frequency, and they want
Right.
all this to be the same brand,
Right.
have the same look, have the same sound, and one sound is like it,
That's like the
Instead
what do you
of
call it?
before it was all different. People wants to be different. Like that was the.
That's like the standard. Like everyone looks at that as like I want to be.
I want the
that,
Gucci
not
belt.
sound like
exactly.
I
that.
want that trap, like Snoop
Yeah,
did,
yeah.
like the same
Um,
flow, the same beats, the same.
yeah. They're trying to imitate or whatever.
Yeah, emulate.
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
I find that
Emulate.
between 2010 and 2020, like
Yeah.
it was that era that was like the same frequencies, like, but it's changed now. You see the boom back coming back,
Yeah, true that
Uh,
though.
and people trying to try things now. I think more and more continent also.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
It's less drug doers,
Yeah.
Drug instead of.
See, actually, there's a thing right now. I guess a bunch
I
of
was
people
just-
are getting together and they're like trying not to support music that's
Promoting like killing.
promoting
Mhm.
future
Each other and,
violence
like,
and shit. Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's pretty cool. And like I started to make a comment, and I'm like, I don't want it to come off weird, but I was trying to say was like, I agree with that, and I could like participate in that, but at the same time, like if I don't listen to the whole song, and I post a song that someone sent me to post or whatever, and then like a bunch of people
And you
hate
get,
me
like-
for it. You said you weren't gonna do it. It's like, well, I didn't know. I just posted, or like I didn't hear that one
Right.
fucking little line that he
Reference,
said. Yeah,
yeah.
like I don't know what a glizzy is, or like like I do now, but I mean like
That's you endorse everything you say. That
yeah. I also just want to point out too the color of this fucking sticker right here.
I was just on a
Turquoise?
turquoise trip.
Yeah.
Tonight.
That's right.
Fuck, crazy
Actually,
man.
it was this is no better time. I was working up. You should tell us about like this whole turquoise thing you got going on. I know you named your 4 albums like turquoise part
yeah,
or
the project,
one through 4.
the project was turquoise, and yeah, I start all the artistic, after around it. Turquoise for me is like the renew, it's the color of the change. I said everything's changed. Okay,
Is it? Why do you say that? Sorry, turquoise is the color of the change.
Yeah.
Is
it's
it?
the
Like
renew.
people say that?
I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a call. You know.
But you
Cool.
know,
No,
I get it.
I'm
like,
just interested because I'm like, I just
I
want
You know-
agree. 'cause
obtain
I
the
know.
information.
You know. Like, let's say a colleague have influence on you.
Yep.
Like a number have an influence on you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh,
Me for sure. I'm a number guy.
like okay, this is another chapter, but like I said, I didn't invent it. Like, you know, even like, let's say a cleaning company wants to use a color, they want to use that type of palette, you know.
Oh, I get ya.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
Or
how
it's like a
how
brand
red and
or-
yellow it makes you hungry.
I guess, you know.
Yeah, or yellow
You
makes
know?
you hungry and
Right.
red makes you not want to stay or something
It's
like
like
that.
red's like angry
Or
and shit
like,
like
yeah.
that, right?
The McDonald's color.
Well, and that's why, yeah, that's the.
But
Oh,
people
yeah.
study
Okay.
that. People study that and can use it without you knowing.
No way.
But the thing is, for me, turquoise is like the renew. It's like the, you know, everything. The thing is, because it's a way of thinking and a way of life, the way I think. The thing is, everything change. Okay, you have to change before it change for you, because
Right.
you won't choose. You'll be stuck with what's changed, because everything changed. You have always to, you know, have project and decide where you want to go. So now you're surfing the wave instead of being
Yeah.
in the wave. You know?
Yeah, I
And
totally.
you, with the currents going, you don't choose.
Man,
But
that's
That's true,
great
man,
stuff,
yeah.
bro.
turquoise for me is the color of the, you know, freshness, the renew, always, you know, always.
True that.
Fresh-
the only
fresh, fresh,
constant
like the
is
water.
change.
Right. I'm with it. That's amazing.
That's cool, man. Yeah.
This is where it come from. So and it's a collaboration project. You know, with that project, I was always a musician by myself with
Yeah.
other people and the bands.
Which I really respect, man. Real quick, I really respect that. That like when people like myself, man, I just show up and pick a beat and like try and write some lyrics. But like when people are like actually out there and can do this shit, like even if you were just buying your beats and weren't making your own beats,
Mhm.
the fact that you can do this, you can play all these instruments and sing and do all this shit, tells me that it's your art is worth more to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Chance the Rapper, like. I always liked him anyways, but whenever one of his albums he put out was like very singy and shit like that,
Mm.
and I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm
Respect,
like,
respect.
what's like, you know, like he obviously knows music. He's not just a rapper. He knows music, you know.
Yeah.
So sorry, I had to say that just because you're saying like,
Yeah,
like,
but the thing is, I'm not saying like I'm better than anybody.
oh no,
The
I know,
thing
I
is,
just
it's just like a document that I have interest in, and I'm put time in it.
yeah,
You know, I know
Oh,
people
man.
doesn't put that much as time in it, so I know they put time in other things that they better in than me. You know.
yeah,
So I'm very humble on this. I'm not even I'm just doing music, you know. And if you like, you like. If you don't, you don't.
yeah.
But
That's a super good attitude.
yeah. But at the end of the day, after that, I was going to because I always did rap. You know,
Yeah,
I always did beat. You see that the first album I give you, it's
Yeah.
rap. The thing is, I was doing my beats, and in the meantime, I was producing for other people. I did the album for other people that they want me to do their album, but I was starting to work on my album, so I was doing beats, and I reach out to Quest to have a beat, let's say.
yeah,
And he said, after I recorded the beat with him, he said, like, do you want like a random beat, or you want like to do a project? So I was like saying, I was saying, I want to do project, but yeah, I know you're busy, so I just want like gonna pick some beats of a few, you know.
yeah.
And he said like, we can find time. So that's the start. That's how it start. I mean, I started to work with Quest and did the first Turquoise project, and it's the collaboration project. First, it's always collaboration with Quest,
Yeah.
and then I always invite people in. You can see the first one. It's all concept. First one have 6 songs. Second one have 7. The third one have 8. The fourth one have 9, and the fifth is gonna come next month. It's got 10.
Nice.
And then it's always with people. I got like few solo.
Yeah.
It's always good, but I like to connect and networking and to communicate with people and grow their fan base.
Yeah,
with
man,
each
you're helping
others,
each other,
you know?
man.
Yes,
That's-
exactly. It's
Exactly.
benefit for both of us. Like,
Yeah.
and I always think of it like I always saw the state how they do, and they're doing it, and it always collab. They're respecting the other artists instead of hating on the other artists.
Yeah.
They
and
did
that-
the same same feel. So we're gonna work together to eat together.
Yeah,
And
man.
instead
Yeah,
of
man.
work. It's enough hard to get known or get noticed. Not let alone like fight with another guy that's it's like a crab in a bucket.
Yeah.
You're gonna stay in the bucket.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm better than you. I'm better than... I saw people like think like that or just work on fake thing on hypocrisy, and this is what they're gonna get.
Yeah,
When you work on positive thing, you get positive thing.
definitely, man.
And when you work, it's a balance. It's not because it's bad. It's bad. It's just a balance. But people decide to work in toward like that way and that pattern. That's why they sometimes, I believe in the justice of the nature instead of justice of the man. I'm not like, oh, you cannot do that. You cannot do this. I let the nature do and people
Yeah,
see
yeah.
and karma. Like.
Yeah, man.
For sure, man. And like you said, even like how you said, like, I'm gonna make music and you either like it or you don't, and like that's that. Like whatever. That's
It's fun. It's entertainment.
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
take it too seriously, it's like, sometimes seriously, I like to revedicate, or I like to say things in my have a content. Always take a message.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do a moral. I like to party and I like to have fun. I'm not saying like you should do that, you should do this. It's just like I want you to get a consciousness level to at least respect your neighbor, and do the right thing,
Yeah.
for the people and yeah.
Well, see, so should I say the buildings or the stairs?
buildings.
I mean, the building. So our lawyer says everybody's trying to build a building, right? And you want yours to be the bigger building. And so instead of like tearing other people's buildings down so that yours looks bigger, help everyone build their buildings big, but just make sure that yours is bigger. So you're not tearing them down. You're not
Yeah.
being negative to them
Yeah.
or whatever, so that you look better.
Everyone grows together.
It's
man.
let's all make it.
Yeah.
But mine's a little
But
bigger
because,
than yours.
because people doesn't understand that what I'm saying. So when you're let's say you help them build themselves, they teach them you teach them that you're under them, that they think you're nothing because you're helping them.
Yeah.
People doesn't get it, that it's you give, you give.
Yeah.
And
We're on the same level.
yeah, but I know, but I know it's because they don't understand.
Yeah.
But
It's like if everybody gives, everybody receives, right? Like if I
That's
give to
true.
you, you receive. If you give to him, you receive. Like
Yeah,
if everybody
pay it
gives,
forward,
everybody
man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
Pay
if
it
you, if
forward.
we, exactly, and you work together, you can achieve a lot more than
Yeah.
you could
Yeah.
if you only
Yeah.
try to do it all on your
Yeah,
own,
man.
right?
Especially
So,
when you're trying to put a city on the map
yeah.
as well, right?
Yeah, because it's
If
not
you're
just you
constant-
living in the city. Or it's not just
Exactly,
you.
yeah. If you're
This-
constantly ripping each other's buildings down, there's going to be no skyline to fucking see.
but there's
And
a
no one's
thing-
gonna want to
you know?
invest in a community that is constantly fighting with each other,
Mhm.
Totally.
right? If you're all like on the same page and working together to create something, that can get noticed,
Yeah,
then people are more willing to invest in like a positive
that's it.
community rather than
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a thing say,
Because it's volatile.
there's a thing we say in French, seul tu vas plus vite, mais avec les autres tu vas plus loin. He says like alone you go faster, but with people you go further.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that actually. Yeah.
And I think like let's aside the music, let's aside your ego, whatever. I think we here on the planet for others. I'm here for you.
Right,
But
right.
you're not
Yeah,
here
true.
For, but you're
no
not here
one's
for me.
themselves, right?
But you're not here for me. The thing is, like, let's say that room, we're full of air balloon.
Yeah.
The birthday balloon.
Yeah.
You're let's say we blow a lot and we cannot see each other even with that close. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Ceiling.
Yeah.
Ground to the ceiling.
Completely
Okay.
filled.
And each balloon have your name on it. Okay. And you have to search your name. Okay. Let's say, and then let's say my name is Timal and my balloon, I don't know where my balloon is. Style, you don't know where your balloon is. You don't know where your balloon is. And we're all looking for our balloon. This is like we were doing, okay? And then we're looking. It could take a lot. But let's say I'm starting to yell my name, okay?
Yeah.
And then around you look the balloon. Okay, no. But okay, wait, I got your name. Hey,
Right.
come here, come follow my voice, and you get your balloon. You know?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
another person's gonna find my balloon. But is another thing of a way of thinking.
Yeah, for sure. It's because
So
if we all work
teamwork,
together
yeah,
on that,
yeah.
yeah.
So,
Teamwork makes
so-
the dream work.
Yeah.
yes,
Man.
yes. So we all have something that I need that I got something that I need. Yeah, and we're gonna complete each other. It's like a couple.
Yes,
know?
yeah. I was even
Like-
gonna say that too. Like it's almost like you said, we're not. You said we're put here on the earth for a reason or whatever, and like I forget exactly how you said it, but what the thought that came from it was that I was gonna say it's almost like everyone accents each other. You know what I mean? And it's like you find those certain people for a reason, and they are able to provide those things, like certain things for you
That you need.
that
Vice
you
versa.
need, and then you like we'll be able to provide things for them, like whether it's like support or like whatever, but yeah, just like I said, something you said sparked that, and that's such a like good way to think of it too. It's like we're all like, whatever you can't do, I will like take
like
care of
a
that,
talent
and
barter
like
system.
yeah, like a what?
A barter system.
Yeah, yeah.
Barter. You're like,
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I got this, and if you got that, and I need what you got, like you trade with him.
Before the money.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Before the money,
Before the money.
That was the way of
was it a movie?
It was a way of trading.
exchange. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
exchanging,
trading.
exactly.
Oh, sorry, I thought, yeah, sorry. Before
I got. I'm doing rice. I got rice. You doing
Yeah.
whatever?
man,
Say.
I actually read it. So I've read a couple books on money, and one of them was all about like the how it played out or whatever. So like back in the day, they would trade. So like same as like you're saying, like like you were really good at doing one thing and you were really good at doing another thing, so you guys could just trade those services or whatever, right? And then it's like, oh, nice. But then there's things like where oh shit, I lost it again. Fuck.
Yeah.
Money, bartering.
Oh, so then oh
The
shit,
history
wait,
of
okay,
money.
yeah.
We're
So then
exchanging.
okay, but then like
I'm well aware of the history of money, so
But
like, I
then-
love this. I love this topic.
so
of conversation.
then the one example they used was fish hooks. So this one fucking like tribe or whatever made fish hooks really good or whatever, right? So everyone wanted their fish hooks. But then like this other place had like shells that you couldn't get anywhere else. So when they went somewhere else, like we have these, we will trade these things. People would trade animals and shit, right? And that's why the fucking money has animals on it, because it would be worth that much. So like a cow used to be worth an eighth. Is it called an 8-piece or something like that,
Oh,
or
yeah.
or an eighth piece or something? But it was an eighth of a dollar. It's 12.5 cents. It's half of a quarter.
half
but-
of a quarter.
But it had a cow on it because it was the value of a cow at the time or whatever,
And,
right?
like,
Because the animal
weight over or gold or whatever.
animals,
pound.
yeah, well, yeah, and the animals would die on the trips in the boats and shit. So they're like, we needed to fucking figure this out, right? So they're like, I'll just fucking snap this piece of silver or whatever, and it's this much. It's a fucking cow's worth. I'll give you like 10 cows worth.
Yeah, in today's
Didn't know
money,
that.
like it's
Yeah, and then like I said, it was
not
things that
backed by any sort of anything.
if I didn't have it or didn't see it before, I'm like, wow, I want that. Or like, if you made it better than we did, like, hey, you just make it, and I'll fucking pay you in cow pieces.
Cow pieces.
Yeah,
Like
I guess that
legit,
sounds
like
worse.
like legs and
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
hearts and shit.
You get hoops in the mail and shit. I'm getting that buzzing in my headphones.
Oh yeah.
It's not like fucking crazy offensive, and I think it calmed down at one point, but
Oh, it's probably the wire. I might have kicked the wire.
oh, it's
Yeah.
okay. Well, it's Are you getting buzzing in yours?
A little back noise, but it's not that.
I don't think it's coming through on the.
I don't have that.
No. Oh yeah, no. It was
Maybe
kind
it's
of
your
annoying.
channel.
I have that phone something.
I
out
get the
there.
regular. It's
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't hear it
Oh,
on
yeah,
mine at all whatsoever. So
No.
let me know if y'all hear it on the feed. If you're watching and you're listening right now, live
You don't have it,
on
do you?
YouTube.
No.
I don't think
Mine's a
the
little worse. Oh no, it's definitely just my like headphones or something or whatever. But It's like,
What's going on?
You have a noise in these.
yeah, maybe I just have them turned up too loud.
Well, it's been the same.
Doesn't matter.
right?
Yeah.
Still there?
hmm
I turned it down, tad, anyways.
Might be these piece of shit shirts. Oh, actually,
How's that?
it's not too
Oh,
bad.
now
No,
it's
no.
happening here.
Yo,
Oh,
you're
no,
tweaking
actually,
Oh, okay.
the connection.
Yeah, maybe I was just too loud. Yeah, I guess it's something we didn't have to deal with right now, but I think it was just maybe too loud. But
Sorry about that.
I noticed that everyone's wearing Audio Technicas now, like everywhere, like a fucking on everything, like every podcast.
the
Every time I
shows,
see
yeah.
someone like recording, rapping, I'm like, fucking, I went and bought the shirts.
They're still good headphones, man.
Yeah,
Sure,
it's
it's
supposed
good.
to be.
I like these audio tech. They're comfy as fuck.
Yeah.
A lot.
Headphones.
Those
See,
are-
I heard Adam
those are
22 bitching
comfy.
about wearing them too long and
Okay.
shit. He's like, they hurt my fucking ears. He's like, I got the headphones that don't hurt your ears. They're not supposed to hurt your ears for wearing them for a long time. He's like, well, they hurt my fucking ears.
Yeah. I think no matter what, when you've got something pressing up
Yeah.
against your head for like a couple of hours, you're.
I never notice it, but like if we go on for like a 2-hour one or something, sometimes I'll feel like I got the earrings and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'll
no,
feel that like pushing into my head
no doubt.
or my neck or whatever. But it's no big deal.
I usually feel it up here with mine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But,
You gotta fucking stretch it out a bit.
well, I mean,
Yeah. Headphone
Oh, you
top.
got the beats.
yeah, I
Yeah.
got the beats.
Ooh, look at me.
How you find them?
Yeah, fuck all your heads.
that-
Yeah, I know. Fuck.
yeah,
This is what you use?
yeah, you like in my own personal
Yeah. Okay.
time or whatever.
Yeah,
But
wears them
usually I
around
do
the
my
house
stuff
and
here.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How you find them? All people.
I got these for Christmas a while back.
Yeah.
Okay.
These ones, man. These are older beats for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck, you've had them. I didn't know you. I thought they were like pretty new.
Well, no,
Had them
they're
for a while?
Yeah, definitely a little while. At least 5 years, probably.
Holy fuck, yeah,
Yeah.
no, I didn't think
Already. Eh?
Yeah, probably.
that. Fuck. I guess I
Yeah.
just don't see them.
Been a while. Yeah, I know.
Very much.
Yeah, exactly.
And this has been Headphone Talk with the
Yeah.
4G Audio Podcast.
You heard it here.
Fuck. What do you
That's
use? What do you got at home?
What I
Do you
use?
do you record
Yeah,
at
for
home?
headphones.
Oh, my headphones. I think it's Sennheisers.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
I gotta get the gift too. So
Oh no way.
it was
Fuck.
a gift.
I want
Uh,
a gift.
You just got 2 CDs, bro.
Yeah, true that. Fucking right. Actually, you know what? Something on the topic of gifts. I've been meaning to say this in the group chat for like a month or 6 maybe. Fucking I had Christmas presents for you guys last year and I fucking I lost them.
Oh,
man.
shit.
And I was like, I don't want to go and like get them again and then like I mean like they're easily transferable to like another person, but I was just like I don't like want to go out and get. I'm like, there's somewhere here. I found them, and I was like, yes. I'm like, I was gonna message you guys, be like, found them, found these presents or whatever, right? I'm like, okay, no, I'll just pull them out and surprise them. By the time the podcast came, I lost them. I'm like, where the fuck are these fucking things? So now I've been
Murphy's
looking
Law.
for them for a while. Like, I'm like, where the fuck
No
are they, man?
way.
It'll
Yeah.
happen when it happens.
Yeah.
When it's meant to be.
I'm like, fuck, now I'm gonna have to get them too. I'll find them and be like, well, fuck, I already bought you Christmas presents.
Bring them fucking next week.
Yeah, wait, well, I gotta find them.
the big,
Yeah,
the big
yeah.
100.
Oh yeah, 100. Yeah, actually,
Right.
fucking shout out to Timal Garnier for Wayne Gretzky,
Yeah.
number 99.
99. I got 99 problems in the
Bitch
bitches.
ain't one. Yeah, I heard that song on the radio today.
No
bro.
Nice.
way.
Yeah,
Actually,
It's always
okay.
a good day when you hear good fucking
So-
music on the radio.
So on the topic of synchronicity, because that's synchronicity in my mind. 99 Problems randomly on the radio. I don't listen to the radio much, but I don't imagine it's on there every day.
No, it was the
And
pay to
today's-
play thing.
Oh,
so
right.
Okay,
someone
and today's
requested
number
it.
99. So that's, coincidence, right? So the other thing is we were talking about numbers or whatever, right? And so 222 apparently means that like you're like in the right place at the right time, or you're like going in the right path or whatever. And me and I was at Platinum Studios, and me and Bully Zone were talking for like quite a bit. Shout out Bully Zone. And we were just
Bully
talking
Zone,
about like
my friend.
ideas and like we were
Respect.
just exchanging ideas and whatever, right? And we were there for like a couple hours doing that, and we were outside at one point and we were having pretty deep conversation or whatever, right? And and or in depth.
Getting all philosophical.
Not deep. It was in depth. Like we were talking about like projects or whatever, right?
Right.
And so I see this fucking taxi drive by, and big letters on the side was 222. And I was like, whoa, fuck. I'm like, that's crazy. Like I'm like, because especially the conversation we're having, right? I'm like, that's cool. Yeah, right. I'm doing the right thing. Yeah. We go inside. We're sitting there, and I'm like, dude. I'm like, I come here all the time. I'm like, I pick up this book, and I roll some weed on this book. Not until today did I notice what the book says. And it says like all about the music industry or something like that, right? And I'm like, man, I didn't know what it said until today. I never once thought to look at it as a book. It was just a platform for me
Just
to
a
roll my
rolling
weed.
surface.
Yeah. And I put it down on the couch, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, that's a book I should actually read. I'm like, that's crazy. Yeah. So then anyways, we were sitting there, and I because he wasn't in the room when this happened, right? So we're sitting there talking. And I'm like, man, I pick up the book. I'm like, man, and I tell him that story. I'm like, I never knew that this is what it was. It's such a good book. Yeah. And he tells me the story. He's like, yeah, he like found it in a hotel room or something. So I'm like, yeah, crazy. Yeah. Open it up to a random page.
222.
222. Yeah.
No way.
And so I was like, oh my God, man. I'm like, what the fuck? So that's 2 synchronicities
Wow.
tonight.
It's like
Awesome.
science. When you people don't see it, when you start to see it, sometimes you have a fixation that you always see it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like having a new car. You
Yeah.
always see the same car
That's
with the same color.
That's unlocking
It's
something, right?
so
Yeah,
Oh,
or
no.
it's like
true.
when your friend gets a new car or something, you always see that fucking car. Now you're like,
Man.
holy shit, everyone has this car now. And you're like,
Yeah.
no, you're
Because
just looking at
You just
them.
unlocked it.
Yeah.
You just like now it's like
It's
you
so
notice
true,
it, so
man.
then you see it
I
everywhere.
like that term, unlocked it.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got a new truck back in July, man,
Matrix
and
thing.
like not only do I see the same truck, but like the same truck. Like,
Yeah,
the
well-
blackout,
Well, I was gonna say,
everything.
and then you
know,
start to
like,
notice the different details on different
exactly,
things, right?
yeah.
Because you're like, oh yeah, like fucking. You're like, my car doesn't have the spoiler, and then you see when you're like, oh fuck, that one's got the spoiler, and
Yeah.
like, oh, like the little extra lip on the front
Yeah.
or whatever, and so you start to see all the little things. So then I start to see like how I can tell, like if it's their car,
Right,
So like
exactly.
I could see you coming towards me and be like, oh, they got that fucking little fucking scrape on their bumper or whatever, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's fucking
Yours
them,
is easy. Man,
like-
even Ben and I have been driving, and we'd see like a silver car or something with like a black bumper, man.
Yeah.
No lie, and we'll legit just be like,
But you know what's
both
funny?
looking, like have to, man. It's like there's a chance that could be fucking style.
And man, you know what's funny is I unlocked that for myself, because when I put that on my car or whatever, and like I didn't bother painting it, everywhere I fucking went, man, I was seeing like multiple in one day. It'd be full fucking normal car, everything's good. Black bumper, maybe a new headlight and shit like that, right? I'm like, holy fuck, man. I'm like, but a lot of them I noticed too were gray, and like, I'm like, holy shit, man. I'm like, it's like, but again, like you said, I just unlocked it. I'm like, oh yeah,
Yours
Now you just
is that
notice
a
it.
black bumper?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's different than the artist? It's different? Is that made like that?
No, yeah, it's
Okay,
because
so you can-
I hit a bear.
Okay, so you change it yourself?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a way to recognize it in the parking lot. I mean,
yeah.
when you
Oh,
have a lot,
Oh,
especially
true,
if
yeah.
you have a gray, let's say Mazda, and
the
you know,
three.
a common car like gray or something.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
shit.
And you know what's funny too is my car actually, it's a Subaru, but I find it
It's
actually looks like a fucking, like if you look at it, it looks like a Lancer. Or if you like didn't, like me, I look at it and I see all the little details. I also I'm fucking, whether I own the car or not, I'm a car guy, so I'm like, I notice every little thing.
Yeah.
But my point is that if you look at my car quick, it kind of looks like a fucking Lancer. Or someone else said, man, it kind of looks like a Nissan. I'm like, shit, yeah, it does kind of, yeah. So I forget my fucking point, but
I don't know cars like that in detail to be like
oh yeah, but
that observant of that. It's like I just see a gray car in the
I,
back.
I think that's what I was
Yeah.
getting at, was that I it can be easily confused is what I was getting at.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Even kind of maybe like looks like an Impala almost.
a little bit short.
Maybe. Yeah.
But see, yeah, like I said, once you like start seeing them all the time, or like, like I said, like you get one or your friend gets one or whatever, you like see all the little differences. Like
Yeah.
Especially too, we were talking about Hondas and shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like, I only ever owned a fucking uh, like a EK, like a '96 Civic, um, SI coupe or whatever. But it was just like there was like a hole in the floor, and like it wasn't like a fast car or anything. I didn't do anything to it, but I always like I grew up with Honda kids, and
Okay.
like so I know all the fucking terms and I know all the fucking shit. But like even little things like between the fucking like '98 and the '99 Honda Civic,
You know,
there's
the
like the
difference.
fucking the grill's a little wider or whatever, or I think it's thinner and the headlights are bigger or whatever. And there's little things like that. You're like, no, it's a fucking. Well, it looks like a no. It's this. Like, it's because it got the little, or whatever, right? And it's just those little fucking things. And like, but like I said, I'd go through car magazines and be like, yeah, this is this car. Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, like that's what it
That's
is.
So
And, like,
your eyes and your is
yeah,
I
because
mean,
even some people
know.
put the front end of one car onto like the full chassis of another car, and you can see it. You're like, oh, that car doesn't come like that. Doesn't have that, and you're like, oh yeah, I don't even know what we're talking about cars, but
Because at a certain point, even though you don't know, like you can see and tell that it's not made like that.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah,
like, it's like there's a certain point that like okay, like the slick tires and the mag, especially like
yeah.
very artistic mags like
Artistic, I like that artistic.
know,
but I know
like
what you mean though.
designs
Yeah,
ones,
yeah,
like that not normally like just spikes like
yeah. Fuck cars. I love cars though.
Absolutely.
what
I
brought
got
us
a,
to cars,
I got
man?
a, I got a story with the cars,
Let's
man.
do it.
My next video for the is coming up this month. It's called Vie de Richesse, okay? So it's a guy called Karim. Shout out Karim from Montreal. A guy from Ottawa, but
Yeah.
now he's living in Montreal. But his Vie de Richesse means life of the richestness.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And then he talk about a Mercedes S class.
Yeah, yeah.
In his hook.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I know he have a good car, like, but I didn't know which one. He was coming from Montreal to recording the video,
Yeah.
shooting the video, and then we find out that he have a Lexus. So we decide to not taking the crest or anything, not
Yeah.
even like the car. But we're different spot, bro. At a certain point, we were at a spot where we were on a bench park, bro.
Yeah.
We're talking about like Mercedes, okay? And then out of nowhere, bro, a Mercedes S class
No.
came in the parking lot where we were like shooting while Quest was shooting the video. Shooting, okay? The Mercedes like arrived, bro. We were shooting. I didn't pay attention.
You didn't even see the car yet?
I saw a car coming, but I was doing my thing, shooting.
Right.
And then see the guy coming out with a key in his hand, landing into me.
No.
Like
what? No.
Yeah, the car's still running at Bale, actually, like, he said, I'm gonna go inside that, it was a business, like a tanning salon. We were in front of a tanning salon. Bro, the guy came for his
What?
tanning session. It had us, the car. Bro, we didn't ask anything, like, after
What?
that.
He just seen you doing it, and he was like, "I'm gonna
I was like,
give these
okay,
guys the keys."
yes. I took the keys, man.
That's trust right there. Like
Yeah.
that car would have been
In car.
gone.
And yeah.
Oh,
Bro,
fuck, seriously, yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe because it was there. It looked like white. Anyways, the thing is, the guy like came back of his session. He was like, okay, look, this is my company. I used to rent that car like $400 per hour. Like $400 per hour. Like he had like Lamborghinis. He has like Porsches. He's like Range Rovers.
What?
But he came with his 65S.
Yeah. Is it AMG?
Bro, I was sitting on it. It was super hot. Like I couldn't like even like stay, but I stayed. But it was like a big motor. Like
yeah. Oh yeah.
let's say
It's a V8.
let's say you know, a big charger like
Yeah.
what
It's a V8. Oh, a super turbo.
yeah, it was a big big
Bi-turbo.
car, man. Anyways, so talking about cars, the next video you'll see. Stay tuned.
That's
Big
crazy
cars.
though, man.
Bro.
As if he did that. That's cool,
Bro.
man. That's good people though, man. That's fucking.
Yeah.
That is
Absolutely.
fucking out of nowhere story. Like that guy came out of nowhere. Like, and he was talking about the Mercedes S-Class, and S-Class came at my feet, bro. In the
Yeah, and especially
Yeah,
the fact
that's
that he
crazy.
came right up to you and
Manifested
gave it to you,
Yeah.
rather
this is
than
what I'm
fucking.
think. This is what I
Yeah.
believe in. You know, I always visualize everything I do, and then I manifest my thought. Everything is a thought, right?
Yeah.
Everything around me.
It's like going back to
See?
snowboarding. Actually, like way back in the day when I used to snowboard, I would.
You
do the same-
attract.
right? The same thing. Like I'm sitting at the top of the hill, like we're like like trying to hit a rail or like hit a jump. And I'm like trying to practice like doing spins and like get the 360s or whatever. And I would like visualize myself
Yeah.
landing it. You know what I mean? Like I would visualize what I would do first.
You have to
before
say
I
I'm
did it.
gonna get it.
And then you know like it would give me a better like confidence or like you know it would actually like.
What's your biggest trick?
I wasn't that crazy. Like I was better at skateboarding than I was at
Okay.
snowboarding, but I could land
Gang,
like
gang.
a 360, like maybe
Nice.
a 540 once.
540. That's my.
Yeah, maybe once I tried that.
Oh,
and,
okay.
and or landed that like successfully. Yeah, I was more into like the hitting rails and just like doing board slides.
That's
and,
good rails though.
Yeah, but yeah, I wasn't definitely
Yeah, I wasn't.
pro at it. by
I
any
wasn't like
means.
I broke a couple of bones, but I wasn't like that jackass. You know, I was in skateboard. I wasn't like even like ramp. I was street.
Right. Yeah.
but
same,
I
same.
wasn't like stair. You know, jumping 50 stairs. You know, like max.
I
like,
think like
Just
10
little
10
stuff.
was probably my biggest.
5.
I think.
no, you know,
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna kill myself.
Yeah.
But I
crazy
broke,
how
I broke,
people
I
do
broke,
that,
I
man.
broke bones, bro. You know, it was like
Yeah.
I we were like guys like need to spend their energy or I don't know, you know, daredevil at a certain point of their life, you know. But I wasn't about to kill myself.
Yeah, there's a,
Scary
a
dad.
certain point in life where you got to take your. It's like you got to balance between You know, like-
staying alive and
exactly, or
Yeah.
like
Having
you know
fun,
being
too.
able to make a living and like going to work and like skateboarding or like having like.
but skate for
Hey,
life.
man,
man.
look at there's a lot of
Skate for life.
successful fucking
I-
crazy motherfuckers out there.
Right, yeah, but it's like 1% of 1%, right?
Yeah,
They, like,
well,
actually
they've
make it to
broken
that
every
level.
bone in their body.
Now I skateboard still,
torn all the muscles.
but from my car to the job, like you know, I park where the 3 hours, you know, that I can have for free, like.
Yeah.
And since it's far, I guess I took my skateboard. So you know, I always use my skateboard. I'm still skateboarding. And
Fuck, I have one at home
been
that
a
I just need
minute
to
for me.
put together.
I
But
wouldn't mind getting back into like just
Just
riding
do it.
around on it.
Yeah,
Like I don't
that'd
think
be
I'd ever
sick.
be able to do tricks and shit again.
do some
Skate for life.
exercise.
My
Yeah.
fucking my knees are not what they used to be.
But man, you know what though? There's the guy that did the fucking, you know, the trick where you go on the pole and you like spin around.
Yeah.
There's a weird name for it. But that dude, this video I saw like a couple years ago, but in the video he was 51, I think, and just like rocking it. He also invented the pole jam, where you have like a pole that's like bent like this.
Yeah.
And you're like fucking, you kind of just like ollie over it, but you like skirt on it.
oh boy.
And yeah, I mean, he was like doing shit like that. He was doing like he was going like he wasn't just like riding a skateboard, old man. He was
Right.
like doing tricks and being wild and shit.
It was like
Okay.
watching like Rodney Mullen as a kid. Like he
Oh
invented
yeah,
like,
man, he
a
had
good chunk of
the
like, the actual
list of
fucking
tricks.
that he
Yeah.
invented. Like just the way he would maneuver a skateboard under his
Man.
feet, it was just like magic to
Crazy.
me.
I
was
know-
like, what the fuck?
I never
are you
saw
doing?
this interview, but I think it was my brother was telling me about this interview. He says that where he got a lot of his ideas for what he does is that he would feel it kind of, right? So he would do one trick and he'd realize that the ending of this trick felt like the beginning of this trick. So he would like link shit together that way.
It would
And be
unlocking.
like, yeah, he's like,
That's
oh, well,
like next
whenever I
level thinking.
Yeah,
about
Yeah,
because
but-
when
That's crazy.
But he's autistic, and like he
Oh,
has
for real? I didn't know that.
or maybe Asperger's or whatever, but he's and so like he fucking there's a fucking video, man. I just swore a lot. But there's a video where
As you do.
you know how people will have like a skate video and there'll be like music over it or whatever. So it's a partially it's like, or part of it is like an interview with him, and then they start playing him like skateboarding and he's like, this is a he likes math or whatever, right? So he's like, this is like the type of shit that I listen to, and it's like a robot voice, like a fucking what's his name in the wheelchair?
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, it's like a Stephen Hawking's voice or whatever.
The dude in the
Just
wheelchair.
talking about like quantum fucking physics theories and shit like that, and like fucking all this crazy up shit, and that's what he listens to. Like that's what he's like. This is what I like.
Just like entertaining.
Yeah, like he's like, what I like to do. Like, but if you see him in like a long enough interview, like I've seen him like where he answers questions and shit, but like you don't see him quickly. But if you see him in a long enough interview, you'll see like he's kind of weird.
Yeah,
But he definitely is. There is definitely something. I do know that.
He's just not the same as the rest of us.
Yeah,
He's not atypical.
Atypical man. Fucking. You ever see the show Atypical?
Yeah, I just recently watched it. Actually.
That's fucking sick. It's got what's his name, Michael Rappaport in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's sick. His son has like autism.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Well, not in the show. He does.
Oh, in the show.
Oh
okay,
yeah, sorry.
right,
Actually,
right.
him and his son.
Okay.
My buddy always watches him, and him and his son have a fucking thing that they do together. They're like
Oh, yeah.
always online doing shit
Okay.
and like bitching about stuff.
Oh, I
I'm
was
like,
gonna say Michael Rappaport bitches.
Yeah, he's
about
always
stuff,
been there.
and he ran. He heard Dick Stain Donald. He always calls Donald Trump.
Dick Stain Donald.
Stain Donald.
fuck.
Yeah.
Do you care about that at all?
Did
The
they, I guess they
election?
didn't find a
No,
winner
it's
yet,
going to
eh?
the
It's still-
Supreme Court.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
on the.
No, it hasn't been. Well,
Undecided.
maybe like I don't know. I haven't searched anything yet. I heard it could be Friday or Monday.
Yeah, I don't
type
think
thing.
it's settled yet.
Oh,
But yeah, sorry. Back to the.
oh no, yeah. Do you care about that at all? The election and shit.
Yeah, for sure. But I was about to say Trump gonna win because just not to be deceived.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, because
Wow.
the tendency was going, you know, all the countries, all the masses, like, you know, the masses were gonna, you know, still gonna vote for him. But is it end up? Is it end yet?
It's pretty
No,
much.
they're
I
still
don't know,
on
yeah.
the-
Still battling,
it's too close to
Oh,
count.
sorry,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, he seems like he's on a game. Oh,
Sorry.
he plays games. You know, he allowed people vote like physically and on the internet.
Yeah,
But some
Just can't
black
vote.
community cannot vote. You know, they have difficulty to vote, and
Right.
he seems play with the numbers and with people.
Right.
So
Yeah, and I don't think it's really all the like.
Okay,
So-
sorry. Let me know if this is that sound still there.
I hear it.
Man, at some points it sounds
But
like it's raining. Like,
yeah, it seems like you made it when you touch, but if you don't touch it, it's good.
Yeah.
But,
I'm kind of there too.
All right.
sorry.
I just
yeah.
felt
Yeah,
like it
it's all
was
good to
'cause
me.
I don't hear it at all. So
Yeah.
Oh no.
no. Never
No.
mind. Sorry to interrupt.
No worries. No
Continue.
worries. But no, you need. This is my job. You know, I'm doing this. I was sound man for a lot.
Are your sound tech?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Engineer, sound tech, visual,
Right, yeah.
audio visual.
Like freelance, or do you work for a
Yeah.
company, or like
I was freelancer for years,
nice?
and last 7 years I'm for a company.
I'm gonna see, do you like weddings and shit, or like what do you like?
Before I was like all over the place, you know, doing gigs and ferries and things like that, all around for 5 companies at a certain point. When I bought my house, I was like working for 5 companies at the same time, going at a school.
Wow.
Anyways, at the same time, I start to work where I work now, and I like kind of burn my bridges to other company because I was prioritized this company that give me advantage and things like that,
Right.
you know, and maybe in a pension when is going to be the time. But since I concentrate on that company, it's like I was saying yes to other companies, like, and then this company is more corporate than gigs and musical or whatever entertainment. It's more but it's paying more, and I can pay my roof.
And you're guaranteed. You're always guaranteed work, kind of thing, too.
Because I don't make music with my I don't do money with my music yet.
No.
Right.
If I go to my Spotify.
Yeah, fucking right. Well, you will.
So what
You will now.
Can they search just like Timal Garnier on Spotify and find
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
All right. So
I got my 4 albums,
go do
some
that.
couple of singles, couples of featurings. Singles with other people like
Yeah, features.
Let's
Yeah.
get those numbers up.
Yeah, fucking right.
Chris
man.
Keys, Bully Zone. I got
I Go Hard.
I Go Hard.
Yeah,
that's
what
a
was
dope
the last
track,
song?
man.
What was the last song? I feel bad, man. I always do this, man. I'll be like, yeah, like look at their last projects and shit. Like, what was it called? The one you just did? It was like
I think it
Which
was
one?
called Money, yeah? Money?
Money. Yes.
Yeah.
Or,
I just put out Money just 1 or 2 days before Halloween. That song from the Turquoise Tombe 2, like
Okay,
the
yeah.
second one, like it's an old song, and that video in my backpack for a while, and
in my backpack. Nice.
yeah, I was waiting for the time weather wise, because I have like you see my ski goggles, I'm snowboarding.
Yeah.
Yo, London Zig, when I came on the set with it was like, where you got it? I was like,
See, that was big in the 90s, too. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Man,
a lot.
My brother was a guitar
That's
player in
why,
a punk
I
band,
didn't
and he'd
invent
wear
anything.
them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Reminiscing.
Yeah. This is where I took the inspiration from.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Let's say Metal Man, like a lot of artists did it.
Yeah, I
Like,
remember seeing. Oh,
No. It was like also the aviator goggles, on the side.
Aviator?
Aviators?
The pilot.
Yeah,
goggles.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Like the. Oh, I see. No, I see what you mean. The ones
Also-
that had like the circles.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Sometimes they'd have like the spikes and shit on them.
Yeah, it's just
And the baggy pants.
artistic.
Yeah, fucking right.
What? Yeah, go watch that on YouTube. Money featuring London Ziggs, produced by Quest. Shout out, and it's been shot by Moshi. Okay, Terry Moshi. Before he was with Gold Vision,
Oh, okay, yeah.
but now it's just like himself, I think. But he's still with. I know he's not produced with. He says his name is on like Moshi now, like.
Yeah, okay.
And then it's chopped by John, a guy that I always work with from Montreal. He's a videographer. Awesome. Shout out to John.
Fucking right. John? Fuck yeah, man.
John.
So, you want to fucking spit some bars or what?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You do that for us?
It's time.
There it is.
Yeah, I get that beat.
Oh yeah, you have that beat.
DJ that shit.
Shout out all the dreamers. Shout out you guys for the audio. Yo, that's gonna be on my next album, but I'm just gonna do some whole Sonic later. Okay. On fait ce qu'il faut, on entend les fraises qui font devant mes yeux, les fraises qui font Denis du love tout autour de la cité. Bienvenue dans le paradigme, non y'a pas de paradigme. You can't look around, baby. Weed smoking, back on my right, on va faire le tour de la ligne. Dans ton seat, yeah, you know the deal, okay. Life now, cry later, okay. Smoke now, fly later, okay. Dans le tout, c'est ton fly, yeah. T'es le bienvenu, on va pas le répéter. Yo, dans le quartier on fait du bruit, on est dans le studio toute la nuit, left, right, dans toutes les directions, on est parti. Yo, money vision, on travaille sur les mélodies. Le gros son, dreamline in the place to be. On fait du sous, en coup de bâton, mais j'suis déçu. Yo, mais c'est facile, difficile, mais c'est difficile, fier quand c'est réussi. On prend des coups, du bâton en dessous, mais j'suis déçu.
Fucking
So
right.
that's
I
gonna
didn't
be-
understand a word of it, but it sounded dope.
That was
It
sick,
was
though. I
French.
liked it, the French and English.
In English, I like to mix it with the Creole too sometimes.
Yeah.
And this is what I do always. Creole, French, English. Try to mix them and make music.
That's creative, man. Like, yeah, for sure.
I also
sounds dope.
noticed while I was recording that the theme of the night is turquoise.
Oh shit! Yeah, yeah.
I got the
that's what you
turquoise on
tried to
my
show me.
Now
phone.
I
you
didn't
start to
quite
see
catch on to
turquoise
that.
everywhere.
Fuck, man. Yeah, seriously,
that's
I
cool.
unlocked it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's awesome.
Shit. But at the same time, yeah, man, that's fucking. It's what'd you say it is? It's renewing or refresh.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Yeah.
refresh.
The renew, always the refresh.
I like it, man. That's actually pretty cool
Fucking right, man. That's sick.
for sure.
So
You want to
you
answer
want
some
yeah,
questions?
you want to do the lightning round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
It's
what?
Like I've
The
already
li-
been
the-
answering questions.
The
No.
lightning round, man.
Yeah, this is the lightning round.
Every question's worth double the points.
Okay, so I got points with questions.
I'm just joking. There's no points.
No, so it's gonna be
It's basically like either or type thing.
yeah, it's like a either or, you know, and just it's a lightning round because we try to ask that, you say the first thing that comes to mind like right away, just bat it out, and we'll go like through these pretty quick or
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay.
This part of the show is brought
Like the
to
first thing
brought
that
to
come
you.
On my head.
Yeah, absolutely.
This,
Get it, Styles.
this part of the show is brought to you by our fans. I just want to shout out some of our fans that have recently purchased some stuff from our bubble.
Absolutely.
Fucking right. Shout out to those guys.
Big
Also,
shout out.
shout out to Wavy Dustin. He dropped into the Daily Joint the other day. Gang. Let's get it. Sorry.
Hey, all right, man. Pizza or tacos?
Pizza.
Hey, Powerade or Gatorade?
Gatorade.
Gin or vodka?
Gin all the way. Bombay.
Hey,
I had one yesterday.
oh, I haven't drank gin in a while, man. Might have to get a bottle.
You should have seen my
Tall.
kitchen. I have a crown always my armories.
Yeah. Go wrong with a little
Yo,
gin and tonic or a little gin and juice, man.
Anything
yeah.
like pop,
Oh,
like
yeah. Man. Gin and
7-Up.
tonic. Gin and tonic.
ginger
with like a
ale.
splash of cranberry juice.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be
mm.
down
I'll
for
fight you
that.
for one.
Would you rather plane or take a train?
Train. We're not supposed to fly, but I fly in my head, though.
You say we're not supposed to fly?
Yeah.
Man, I think of that stuff all the time. Like, I think of even too, like, you're not really supposed to, like, sit in a metal box and drive 100 kilometers down the road, you know? Like, that,
Also,
like, God was
also-
never like, you go do that, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I do it, and, like, it's a part of life. But I just think, I'm like, that's why people are, like, that's why things happen, like, car accidents and stuff. Like, that's
Yeah.
why, is because, like, it's kind of like, hey, you're not supposed to jump that motorcycle over the 10 buses or whatever,
Yeah.
Like, hey, remember that time? Like, I didn't say do any of that stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Totally.
sorry, I always do this, and I've been
No,
trying to
man,
sit
it's-
back. We got 2 questions
Yeah,
in.
it's good. It's good. Tattoos or piercings?
just because I don't have tattoos, I don't have nothing against tattoos, but it's gonna say piercing because I have piercings.
Okay.
Something I just want to say is I didn't notice this last time, and you said it's the filter,
Yeah.
and I felt it in my mouth,
Mhm.
but I thought it was just like sometimes my buddy makes filters and they're
They
all
calling
like, folded
they
weird.
call me Catelli.
This is
Totally.
it
It feels like
it's-
it's a noodle.
It
in
is,
there.
man. It is
Oh,
a
it
noodle.
is fucking
It is a
noodle.
noodle, man.
I
I'm taking
always
a picture of that.
roll with it.
I've done this before because I've seen it on the
The
internet.
fusilli, especially the fusilli. It's not a macaroni
Yeah,
it's a fusilli.
It's a lead.
The fusilli.
Yeah, it works really well too, man.
It does,
Damn.
man. It actually does.
Yeah, really well. That's so cool.
Yeah,
So cool.
awesome.
Boobs or booty?
Booty.
Yeah, all day.
Hey, shout out to the booty.
I got nothing against the boobs, but
Of course not. Of course
all
not.
girls have boobs, but it's not all girls that have booty.
Hey, there's something.
I don't
like
mind
that.
the size of the
Yep.
the boobs, but it's like you have to have a booty.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Would you rather be stuck in deep sea or outer space?
Outer space. Just because when you're looking down, there's a limitation. When you're looking up, there's no limit.
True that. All right. Would you rather never laugh again or never use your smartphone again?
If I rather laugh again,
Never laugh again
okay.
or never use your smartphone again. One's gotta go. One's
The
out.
phones go.
The phones go.
Yeah.
All right. Of course, right?
Right, easy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Would you rather be gossiped about or never talked about at all?
never talked about it at all.
Huh.
I know.
Alright.
Maybe like people are gonna say talk about me, or in good or bad. Like you know,
Yeah.
you talk about me,
Yeah.
but I rather if people were gonna talk to me after I'm dead, I rather see something like I did something good for others and for whatever than it's for something bad.
Right.
So you'd rather be talked like
I don't mind
not talked about at all, rather than be negatively
Talk
gossiped about.
Yeah.
right?
So if you can't be talked about something positive, you'd rather not be talked about.
I long term, like if I used to talk after my death, but if now while I'm living, I don't mind.
Oh yeah, no. The question's like now.
Oh,
Yeah, no. There's no. You're alive, bro.
okay.
We're all here. This is real.
Oh no, yeah, but I was like, that question is like,
How is it? How what is it again?
Would you rather be gossiped about
Or yeah.
or never talked about at all?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
okay, right now,
I think if like
I don't mind to be gossip about, yeah, because it's
people are
for the
talking
music.
about
I'm
you,
doing
right?
music.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think what like like how I would say what you're saying is almost like, would you rather be like, would you rather be
No,
Would you rather your legacy
recognized
be
for-
negative or not have a legacy at all?
at all? Yeah.
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
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 Yeah, me, I misinterpreted it. Like,
No, it's all good. Would you rather forget who you are or forget who everybody else was? So you remember you, or you just remember everybody else, and you forget yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's one or the other. Like you can remember you and
Mhm.
forget everyone else,
Mhm.
or remember everybody else and forget
I bet
yourself.
oh shit, bro.
Right, like amnesia.
Yeah, but I better would like to remember me. Like
Right.
I would know.
No,
'Cause-
I get what you mean.
'cause-
You'd be able to get to know those people
'Cause-
again.
Kind of
But you said
remember.
I would recognize other people, right?
Forget who you are or forget who everybody else was. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like
If you
everybody, like your
remember-
mom and
if
your
you
dad and
remember
like your
who
kids.
you are,
You're
yeah,
like,
you forget it. You can't remember who they are. That's the thing.
But if you remember who they are, you don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they cannot. They will say who I am, but they don't know who I am. Like they know who I am, but deeply,
right. Nobody knows you except for you. And if you lose that, like, really, if you relearn yourself, you're only relearning
Exactly.
yourself by what other people are gonna
Yeah,
tell you.
but I
Yeah.
would if I
Yeah.
knew myself, like I remember myself. People around me will say, "Yeah, I'm in your life," like, and I
Right.
will relearn
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
See.
at
Smart.
least,
Yeah.
just at least, that more. Like
Yeah, man,
than
for
just
sure.
like me and then them.
Yeah. Agreed. That's actually.
But
a really good
no,
point.
because you said if I didn't remember me, but I was recognize everybody else. They would say, like I said, they were saying what I am through their eyes, which is not who I am.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a filtered version, or
Right.
or,
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
true that.
Smart.
Wow,
Good
man.
thinking.
Broke it
No,
down.
I know, but I was like those
You
last
think a
two
lot.
questions.
You think a lot, man, and that's good. That's
Yeah,
fucking good,
for
though.
sure.
Yeah, I got discussion with people. I like that different topic.
There's only a couple people that have come here and said something about one of those questions that's like completely blown my mind.
Yeah.
Well, that's the best thing about it. Like, there's no really wrong answer.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Just like however
Exactly.
you
It's always from
interpret it, or like however you want to like.
And even too, a lot of
Explain
them are like, I shouldn't say a lot of them, but like some of them are very like, it could, like,
Well, they're innocent. They're like,
it's like I don't. I guess
Power
it's like
Gatorades,
hard to
like whatever,
hard to
right?
pick from or whatever, right? Or not hard. Anyways, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
some of them
it
can
is
be really
tricky
telling,
questions. There's tricky questions, like it make you think. It's like
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like I mean, I'm not gonna sign something, before I read it though. So I'm gonna make sure what I understand the question, but the tricky question.
Yeah.
It make you think.
For sure, man. All right, I got one for you. Would you rather be born with an elephant trunk or a giraffe neck?
Man,
Yeah.
I guess an elephant trunk because I can chop it and reconstruct the thing that I can chop the net.
Right.
Yeah, man, that's so true.
Holy shit!
Yeah, you just get
man.
rid of a fucking elephant. I guess if
It's like
You couldn't do a
synergy.
giraffe neck
Some
'cause that's
people,
your
some,
life.
some people are born with some
I've seen that,
short
yeah.
condition,
Neck,
but
please.
you can reconstruct the.
Oh, dude.
But on the other way, you see some culture in Africa.
they
This is
stretch the
this
neck.
is a beauty feature.
Right.
They do this?
Yeah, they wear the rings.
They
like-
stretch their neck.
Let's say you
Oh,
see-
yes,
They
right.
break it too, man.
Let,
If
let's
they
say,
take the rings off,
in
they
Japan,
Yeah.
an album with the Japanese that does
The feet, the
feet,
binding,
yes.
right.
That's-
This is another. It's cultural beauty features.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
that's fucked.
So
Yeah.
from you were saying that to a person like a African that his culture is that like you would say like maybe
Giraffe neck is a little too long though. Maybe that's
yeah,
like,
it's not good because
Right.
you need something to hold it
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like a long
for
neck
sure.
might be like attractive, but giraffe neck long is like not sexy.
Yeah.
it's not gonna hold though. You gotta have the muscles, bro.
Well, fuck the giraffes do it. They
You
figure
have to have
it
a
out.
big
right,
bed.
Yeah, but it's big though.
Yeah, I guess, but still, like
It's like the same from some people you think it's you never see a person, but it always like on the TV or from far, is the way they shape. But when you come close, it's like mastodon, like super
Right.
thick and
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, it's like you get to see the, what do you call it? It's like putting in like, what do you call it? It's putting into perspective kind of or whatever. Like,
Yeah, it's everything is.
like, oh, that's how big it is. Like,
Yeah.
that's what she said.
All right. Would you rather be forgotten or hatefully remembered? I guess
Like
this
I
is
said,
this is like
forget
the-
about it.
That's
this is
actually
the future question.
yeah,
of the other
that's
one,
so
yeah.
right. That's
Forget
so true.
about that. Yeah,
All right, it's just
I'm not gonna sell myself to be a
Yeah.
like or something.
would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
Yeah, I heard that question.
Yeah. it's a popular one.
I would say one horse-sized dog.
Damn right.
Something I have
It's
to
just
say.
I'm gonna make a cast like just like to avoid the sound because imagine at that size like the quank quank.
yeah, man, no doubt, eh?
But it's gonna be slow and
That's
trying
so
to
true.
stomp me.
Yeah, it'd be like, wah.
Those little horses gonna be strong though.
Man,
It's
you're
not
right.
It's not one kick.
That's
That's
100 fucking.
But
well,
size duck size.
They're about duck size, so they're not tiny, you
Well,
know.
it's kickable.
but They're kickable, but
See, that was
100
my
of them,
thing.
man, you're taking some.
Exactly.
horses.
It's like a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
You know.
There
What if you
go.
treat-
You cannot
300
take a
them.
kids. You're not gonna
Yeah.
hit the woman or kids, But let's say like there's 6 kids all over you, bro. You're gonna fall.
Oh, bro,
You know?
for sure.
Like
Yeah.
determine like kids with
Yeah,
adult mind. Like,
jumping on you one
like,
after
they know
another
what
after
they're doing,
another,
like-
man. Yeah.
So horses, like adult horses,
Yeah.
but duck size. No,
they just like
I'm gonna take the duck.
the
They
one,
all, like-
the one big ass duck.
they all circle you and turn around.
Uh,
They all circle you and turn around and just start like kicking at your fucking ankles and shit.
yeah. Imagine.
I just want to say one of the things that somebody said on here that blew my mind about one of these questions was motive with that question.
Oh
He
yeah,
said-
about hunting it.
He's
right?
like, I'd rather the horse-sized duck because he's like, that's a lot of duck meat. I
Yeah.
just sell it. I'm
Yeah.
like, holy
Oh.
fuck, man. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's a
Like,
good way to look at it.
You're
that's like,
business-minded.
I never thought anywhere past like
Shout out to
fighting
Tim.
these
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Like,
BDB.
Totally, man.
yeah, like I'd be leaving it.
Would you rather go about your day naked or fall asleep for a whole year?
What's the first question?
Would you rather go about your day naked
Yeah.
or fall asleep for a whole year?
Okay.
Fall asleep entire year.
Shit. Fall asleep for an entire year.
Yeah, or yeah, that's what you're choosing.
Yeah. It's not because I'm ashamed of my body.
Right.
Yo, I can make you cry, bro.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I need to sleep, bro. Last 2 years. Yo, I can sleep like 8 hours for a week. This is that what you need for a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's just say that.
See, like you're
So I'm gonna take the year, bro.
All right.
Bro, yeah. You'll see my skin's gonna be better and
Yeah.
everything.
True that. You get your beauty
Bed
sleep.
sores and
Yeah.
shit, though, right?
Uh,
Like, you'd be like,
Just get your friends
True
to come in
that.
and flip you over.
Yeah. Yo.
Yeah. Like this week, I want to be on my side.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Have you flipped Timal yet?
Yeah.
You're just getting,
I'm
like,
I'm heading over there
drip
now.
fed.
No, but working for 40 hours and then doing what I'm doing with music, just in 2019, I did like 23 shows, okay?
Holy shit.
Li- And I was doing shows with other people. I'm a drummer for multiple artists aside of my music and my job.
Holy shit.
I cut a lot of my sleep. Thank God. I mean, I got a lifestyle. I'm not too hard, I'm only like on child drugs, and
Say child drugs? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I call it like that because it's not like
Yeah, for sure.
hard
Right.
shit.
Soft drugs.
Yeah, I guess.
Marijuana. It's not even a drug.
Child
It's
a
drugs.
plant.
I like that.
It's an
But-
herb.
But imagine like I just like
Uh-oh.
was laughing.
About it. Oh, I just dropped
Alright.
the joint.
Oh,
I made a
shit.
big deal.
It was open still, eh?
Yeah.
I got
You lost a
a
lot.
few more questions here.
Sorry.
No. I was just segueing back. Would you rather live one life that lasts 1,000 years
Mm-hmm.
or 10 different lives that last 100 years each?
10 life that lasts 100 years each. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Would you rather have 2 million followers or $2 million?
$2 million.
Hey.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
I'd have to see the contract.
Yeah, that's actually all right, would you if you could obtain a skill instantly, what would it be?
Flying,
Nice.
flying, and can one
Because that's a superpower.
breathe in the space too, so I
It's
can
a
fly
skill.
into space, bro.
Yeah. All right.
Go on another planet where it's like the vibration is
That
better.
would be fucking dope. That would be badass. Yeah.
Astro
exactly.
Stapadil.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. If you were to lose one of your 5 senses, what would it be?
If I lose one of my 5 senses,
Yeah, like if you were to lose taste, smell,
oh boy,
touch,
oh boy,
hearing,
oh boy.
sight, what would it be?
Okay.
None.
Yeah, I know, right? I want them all.
Wait. And yo, bro. Everything is dangerous.
Yeah, man. Your
what
senses
we have?
complete you, right? It's touch,
L'ouïe, l'odorat, le toucher, la vision,
Yeah.
I understand
Taste,
What?
taste, smell, sight.
Maybe the taste. I would
Taste,
rid of the
yeah.
taste. Yeah.
that. What about
Yeah.
food?
So, cause
Yeah, not much of a
'Cause-
foodie.
I know what's, I guess, what it tastes now. If
Oh, then you
Well,
can just
our-
pretend it tastes like anything. You
I
live in
guess
Never
you could,
Never
but-
Land forever.
because
I don't know. I've had some pretty bad colds, and I've been like, "Yeah, this tastes like pizza," and been like, "No, it
Just
fucking-
convince
no, it
yourself
it
fucking
tastes good.
doesn't."
no, guys,
Yeah.
we're living in a contemporary, life. So it's not like I'm in nature that I don't know what I'm eating.
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
what's that? And
It's
then
true. You could realistically, if you think about it,
because I need all the others. It's
And
not
I
like
do.
you
because
could
I
go
choose
without
this.
taste, right?
That's because I choose this, bro. It's like the politics, choosing one,
You guys.
you're against the others. You're voting against one.
Right.
It's like the politics.
It's like-
I'm not choosing to choose that
It's-
senses to lose. I'm it's like the least like I can lose.
Right. Yeah.
It's the lesser two evils.
I
Yeah.
need everything
Or-
You
else.
could use your smell for
Yeah, if I'm
Things-
eating
certain
bacon
things,
and I
man.
can't taste it, but I can smell bacon,
Yeah.
it's like you just
It's
like
a
It
tease.
could even help you know where you. Well,
Sometimes I
mean, it's every shit, too,
smell weed through my mouth. I swear to God, like sometimes if I'm plugged up or something, or like, well, I can't really smell it.
you just
Oh man, yeah, there it is. Yeah, I can smell.
it's like next level
Yeah.
taste buds.
It's
Yeah.
like wafting it.
But I don't know. I couldn't lose the taste, man. I can't.
Yeah, sometimes you can
couldn't
taste the
either.
air
I like the fucking.
like
It's
a
true.
fart.
I want to taste this steak and shit, man.
Yeah, man. I agree.
Oh, it's funny.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
tough
that's what
one.
would be the senses I would lost. I would.
You're
it'd
going
be,
for taste.
Taste.
Taste, yeah.
All right. All right. Last question. Last but not least.
Second last.
Yes, that's right. No, you're right.
I'm
you're
sorry.
right.
I'm just being dumb.
All right. So you find a book and you start to read it,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Right.
sorry.
and you find out it's about yourself and your life
Mm-hmm.
up to the point where you found the book.
Okay.
Do you continue
So
on reading
it's
it,
stuck. It's stuck.
knowing it holds
Uh,
your future? And then
Are you strong? No. I don't want to know how I'm gonna die. Because it's like yeah, because you're gonna do something else, and then
to stop that from happening.
yeah,
and all that.
I don't want to know. So this is the only thing is because I don't want to know.
Respect, man. Yeah, I can get
It's
behind
true though.
that.
Yeah, like
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. I almost feel the same way. I'd have
curious.
to really-
Curious.
Yeah.
Want to know, but
You
And-
like you said, you're gonna do like you're gonna go. Oh shit. Okay. This is what I read.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like when someone spoils the end of a movie for you, and you're like watching the movie without knowing what happens.
Yeah, and you're like, well,
and,
yeah.
and then you see it, and you're like, oh, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like the same thing.
it's like watching Fight Club. You can only watch that movie once.
Oh man, yeah.
Because
movies
then,
like that.
because all the
Yeah.
way through the movie. I will say I didn't watch it for
Twice,
probably
maybe.
like 20 years, and I fucking watched it again finally.
Yeah.
and I noticed a whole bunch of shit that you didn't know, or I didn't notice at the time,
Yeah.
because you're not thinking about that time.
Yeah.
Like the girl comes down and bitches him out in the kitchen,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
she
yeah.
leaves. And I remember being like, "What the fuck?" Like, and she's like,
It's a weird scene.
"Yeah," and she's like acting like you don't remember type thing, or like
Yeah.
whatever. What the fuck? I mean, that's weird. She's being weird. But then, like, whenever I watched it the second time, like, it's because he's banging.
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
Like, he's Tyler
Yeah.
Durden.
Yeah, movies like that, like Shutter Island's kind of the same thing as that. It's like, you guys ever see Shutter Island?
Yeah.
That's
Is he
yeah. Oh
crazy?
yeah.
Yeah, he's like
With
crazy,
Leo?
right? But like you think he's there as a detective right up into the very
Yeah.
end. Then you watch it again. And
Are you
Or
guys?
did they
it-
trap him as a crazy person at the
Are
end?
you?
maybe that's up for you. Well, the movie is really up for your own.
That's-
like, taking
yeah.
in the end. It's really like a mystery in the
See,
end. Right?
who
The way it
said
ends,
someone?
but-
Oh, sorry, no, go ahead.
No. I was about to
I was changing gears, so go ahead.
to ask you guys, do you believe there's a destiny that you can change your destiny, or you can always, do your end? You choose your end yourself. Like Do you think it's written?
Like
I
don't
don't
think-
I-
totally
I
gonna
don't
say no.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't think
know.
it's written
But the thing is, I don't think it's written
either.
in detail. I do think that like there's
Same
like
here.
there's like let's just say you're just like never supposed to be like a business owner, and you're just like
You can always choose.
doing that, but you're not succeeding.
You might not excel.
You know what I
in
mean?
that,
So it's
right?
like you just aren't like that's just not in the fucking book for you, or whatever, right?
But that would indicate that there is a book, right? And you haven't found out what it is yet.
But I'm just saying it's not in detail. It's not like you're going to fucking choke on a chicken McNugget from McDonald's.
right. And
But it's
die
like
on,
it's
yeah.
like you're like, you know what I mean? It's like this. It's not specifically.
right.
It's just that.
So have you ever seen? There's something called cymatics, and basically it's where they put like sand or salt or some sort of like powder on speakers, and then they
Yep.
turn it to a certain frequency, and then this
Yep.
all
It makes
the-
it
just
shake.
like
Crazy.
dances in certain
Yeah, like crop
patterns,
circle.
right?
It's
So knowing that all matter is essentially the same thing, and solid matter is actually created by vibrations and frequencies within
everything
matter,
is
it's-
frequencies.
right?
Everything is
The
Yeah.
shape you are,
tiny.
the shape you
We're
are,
all connected.
is because we
it's a frequency
vibrate
exactly.
at certain frequencies.
Exactly.
The fire
So
is fire because it's
that
yeah.
would indicate then that there is a universal sort of vibration, let's say, or sound source
Ohm.
that is whatever you could call it.
Right.
You could call it God if you wanted to.
Ohm's the sound the Earth makes.
Is that right? It's the
It's-
frequency. It's like 4.3 something.
You know,
Yeah,
you
it's- but
can
that's-
tune your guitar that
430
can
something.
heal you.
What?
You can tune your guitar with you know, spread vibration that can heal you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So actually, okay, there's a thing. I think you were kind of touching on it right there with the 430 or the 4.3 or whatever. My buddy told me, and I thought he was just crazy, but he is not. So apparently, fucking, I thought it was something to do with 44 or 43 or something like that, but it's like Hitler. So there's different sounds, okay? So like when you hear a song that sounds like like sometimes like minor chords and shit like that will make the song sound like dreary and like upsetting or whatever, right? But the thing is like with this whatever frequency or whatever the fuck, and you said too with the guitar, you can tune the guitar or whatever, or tune whatever fucking instrument.
Yeah.
They're all usually tuned to this 43 or whatever I think it is,
So
right?
you-
But then Hitler was using the 44 because it would like it would literally like make people, it would like tune them to just be like
detune them, right? So like you have like 7 chakra points within your body, and each chakra point is a different frequency. And so, and the only reason why I know this is
the
my
brown note. I was gonna say that.
she
Actually,
does the tuning fork, like
Yeah.
healing and stuff like that. So she has all kinds of different tuning forks that you just like hit
We have to-
against something, and then it vibrates at a
Scissor?
specific frequency.
Right.
And there's each fork is like tuned to the vibration of like your
Down there,
heart
maybe.
chakra and your throat chakra and your whatever chakras in your body, and it's
Chakra
supposed to
Khan.
like retune your body to a healthy, natural sort of vibration.
Brooklyn.
You know that
Let's
cures
get it.
things and yada yada.
Tune me up.
Whether it's
Tune me up.
I do.
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Wow.
like again. I think it's a lot of placebo as well. Like if you
Yeah.
like you're gonna be like I don't think like waving a tuning fork around your body is gonna fix like
No, but I'm open for
colon
anything.
cancer, or, like
Yeah,
lung cancer
yeah.
and shit. You know
I'm
what I
open
mean?
for
But
anything.
at the
It's
same
like,
time, when you do things, like if it is a placebo effect, it creates a positive
Which is
like,
might not be all
mentality,
you
right?
need, right?
exactly, and then you're eating better, you're feeling
Yeah.
better, it's just
It's
a
all part of the process of getting.
reading is knowledge, and knowledge is power.
Yeah. There you go. Get
Oh.
that. My good hand, baby.
Gang, gang.
It's vibration. Everything is vibration. Yeah.
So I have a question for you, but I think I know the answer. What's your favorite color?
Yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah. Since I'm young, people like were calling me yellow. Like I was like.
Oh,
super
yeah?
young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was the yellow one. Things yellow.
See if you got a.
yeah. I guess.
Yeah. So I think that if I'd asked the question in a different form, you might have actually possibly, maybe Said a different color.
Turquoise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turquoise, go pump that like on everywhere, like any platform that you use, like Tidal, Deezer, Spotify, YouTube. There's 4 volume out, like 30 songs with a lot of artists of the
30 altogether, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah
Fuck, that's sick. Yeah.
with tone 1, 2, 3,
3,
4.
4. Yeah.
So yeah,
It's an average of 7.5 songs per album.
yeah,
That's right.
Numbers, you know.
I never think the average,
That's
but
fucking good.
yeah.
I'd never know that.
I just numbers.
But the
Right
next one's
on,
gonna
man.
have 10 songs, featuring a lot of from the region and Montreal. And thank you, sir. Oh shit, 2.
So see, normally
yes.
we ask what's your favorite color, and then we give you that color of sticker. But I feel like if I was like, what color of sticker would you like? You'd be like, maybe turquoise.
Yeah.
I'm not answering the question.
I don't
for
think we
you,
even
but-
had
Yeah.
like specific
What-
turquoise like color, but that's the closest one I
close.
could.
Yeah.
That's close. What is it, mint? Maybe,
I think it's
or-
mint. Yeah.
For
Oh
real?
yeah, winter mint.
Bro.
You can check it out. if
Did you
want.
did that on
Just
purpose for me,
peel
bro?
the no, we have tons of this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like
Oh,
real
wow.
turquoise,
Yeah,
man.
it's
We gave it
perf.
to you on purpose, but
It's perf.
Yeah.
It's perf. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So you know,
Fuck yeah.
you know
I
obviously
got
know
it.
where
Yeah, I
that
got
is, like a
computers.
decal.
I got
nice.
a lot of places that.
Stick it on your laptop, on your car.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, show your friends.
Just make sure to when you press it in over the numbers. The bigger ones are.
Yeah,
better
but he
numbers,
says to
or
heat up-
numbers. I say.
Heat up the letters with your finger a
Yeah,
little bit.
letters.
Thank you guys. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
fucking
Hey,
right. I wish we had something more like your fucking gift right here.
Oh no, it's nothing, man. Your gift is like you give me the platform, you give me the exposure. Shout out to you guys for the audio, man.
Oh fuck.
Yo, you're fucking
No,
real.
thank you,
You're making
man.
the
Fuck.
CD like pump because you're showing, people that been not known or known, and respect that. I respect that a lot.
We're trading
Amen.
followers.
That's it. Right? Yeah.
This
We
is-
got on this as everybody helping everybody, right?
Yeah.
Like,
This is the
we
the
help
point.
you followers that you probably wouldn't have had before, and vice versa.
Yeah,
And yeah, you're
exactly.
just creating.
Fan base seeing each other's and we grow.
Exactly.
man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And we
Fucking
go
nerd.
forward.
Ottawa.
Ottawa.
Yeah, we grow together, man, and fucking everyone's always welcome back, man. So
Yeah, we'll have you on.
we definitely want to have you back anytime you got shit going on. I actually
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
you say something about next month. You got some shit going on.
Yeah. I
we're
got a new
pretty-
albums coming by the end of the year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, if you guys invite me, I'm gonna with a lot of videos, 2 videos coming too.
True, eh?
More
Fuck.
music.
We're a little
before
fucking
the
busy
year.
up till the end of the year,
Yeah, we're booked.
but
in the new year.
maybe we can fucking work something out.
Yeah.
Either
Yeah,
way,
yeah,
we'll talk
but-
about
but,
it. But yeah.
21.
Or yeah, man, we got another
you
year
got-
ahead of us.
When you have time, guys, I'm gonna be here.
Fucking right, man. Honestly, thanks a lot, man. I
Yeah,
right.
appreciate you coming out and shit, man.
For the audio all day.
Gang,
Hey.
gang.
Timal.
Thank you very much.
And again, thanks for the fucking
Shout out
albums.
to
This one I
Ottawa.
might open. This music online anywhere?
this is on Bandcamp.
Oh, I can
the
find-
entire album is on Bandcamp.
Oh, okay, so
I
actually,
got physical too, but Bandcamp. I don't have the others on.
this
I
is
just have a video on YouTube.
okay. So
and-
we'll have to open one of these then.
Yeah, this is like super rare.
yeah.
Definitely.
We'll definitely have to keep one unopened though. Fucking right, man. Well, again, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, man. Much
Thank you, guys.
appreciated. Yeah.
Thanks to everybody fucking tuning in, watching.
Yeah, much love
Um,
to all you guys.
Again, big thanks to our fans for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bully Zone.
Bully Zone,
Always.
Gang, you already
Shout
know
out
what
to
it does.
Dreamland,
Dream Quest. Oh, Bourbon on the Beat.
Bourbon on the beat.
Fucking, that brings me to my next point is extended goodbye sequence. But go check out the Gold Bars Challenge. If you're a rapper, enter. The beats are by Quest and Bourbon on the Beat. And if you're not a rapper, then just go check them out.
Check-
Timal Garnier has
Go
one
check.
on
Exactly.
That's right.
yeah, on our Instagram page.
Yeah.
Go check
Comment,
it out.
Let us know what you think of it.
Check him out. Check him out. Like go check.
Yeah, fucking Bully Zone came in
TBD.
hot right at the start.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, we got a couple that we haven't posted yet
Picasso.
because I've been having trouble getting the file.
Right.
But definitely more coming. We might extend the fucking
Yeah,
the
we might
date
have
a
to.
little bit.
Yeah.
But any
That's
motherfucking
all
way.
Woo!
Thanks for tuning in.
Nice.
Gang, gang.
Nice.
Have a good
99.
weekend, everybody. See you on episode 100.
Yeah, catch y'all next time.
Yeah.
Oh, man.